Hello!
Hi.
What? Everyone throw in as many sounds as you can. Disorient the cats.
Meow.
Ah!
Ergonomics.
I love that Tuna's is just...
Welcome on in.
Tuna's just sounds like screaming. Wah! Wah!
Yeah.
Wah!
Oh man.
Wait a minute, I gotta eat. So, for anyone who doesn't follow any of my socials, today we're playing Monster Con.
Yep.
Yeah. Monster Con today.
It's the fourth game of the Monster Prom series.
Yeah.
I say go for a long game. We could have the entire stream be one game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
Let me hop over to the gameplay. Actually going straight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going long game?
Also, Native and I guess Fat Kid, even though you're right here. Native, thank you for the follow since you did it while I was offline.
Yeah, thank you, Native.
And the biddies.
Appreciated. Very, very sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, long game?
Long game.
Sure.
Let's go. What's our
Now,
OST?
pick your tunes.
Ooh, this is an important choice here.
We got surf rock, we got lo-fi beats. We got kawaii future bass.
Let me turn off my radio.
We got
So I can
retro.
Oh, thank you for the gift sub, Ember. And thank you for the hydrate, Mia.
And we got fantasy vibes.
That is not my gift sub notification.
My choice is always between fantasy vibes or retro.
Same. I love that retro one. I love that.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I zoned out during the kawaii. I would say retro or fantasy.
I love that retro.
Do we have a preference either way?
We'll leave the decision up to you because we know that decisions agonize you, Apple.
Yo, Native Juggalo!
Oh, and Native just gave it.
Thank you for gifting a sub in my channel too. I appreciate that.
It went to Ember as well.
Just
Nice.
the name of Ember and give it to them.
Yeah, I might have been
okay.
like a deliberate.
Yeah,
Let's-
get ready then.
Let's do fantasy.
Native?
Let's do fantasy
I thought you guys
vibes.
managed to get very lucky with RNG.
I will hydrate. Thank you, Red Knox.
Damn it.
Alright, and we agreed that Death was gonna be the narrator, so...
Yeah.
Alright. UkiCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. Yo, that's called the internet, bro. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. I'm sorry. Have they not seen recent culture in the last, 10 years? Being a nerd is fucking awesome!
Yeah, we really are starting to live in the age where, like, you know, if
Yeah,
people
nobody
say,
really
"Yeah, I play
cares."
D&D," it's like, "Oh, cool, so do I."
Yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, so do I. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's no longer like, haha, you're a comic nerd. It's like, oh shit, what things did you read last?
Yeah. It really isn't a frowned upon thing nowadays.
Yeah.
We all gotta pick a character.
DLC is.
I don't have any of the DLCs.
Yeah.
I'm Oz always. Oz is my little guy. I'm gonna do the name Apple. Just
Yeah.
so we know who we are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry, I did get myself a DLC.
I don't have the DLCs.
Yeah, you do.
You're completely fine.
That does mean none of us are forced into a character, so...
Yeah. I mean, I've got some of the DLC, I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
Death's
pick them, then
Death's
you
able
have
to pick fancy characters.
Yeah, well, except for the last 4. I don't have those yet.
Oh, Red Knox, thank you for the follow.
Red Knox, thank you for following me as well. Appreciate you.
Woo!
Thank you for the follow, Red Knock.
Find a nice comfy spot in the tomb, grab a blanket in the corner, and enjoy the chaos. Click the D.
Click the
Why are you
D.
picking the D?
You gotta pick the D.
Is the
Yeah.
game better?
We got our first H2O redeem of the stream.
I see. We gotta pick the DLC if the one that made the game doesn't have the DLC.
No, because Def was able to pick from the DLC.
Yeah, I think it's just if you personally own the DLC.
Yeah,
Well,
and the DLC is just extra characters. It's not like extra crushes this time.
No, I know. It's I got the DLC to own Damien and Valerie.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not gonna pick them.
Huh.
that's weird.
Weird, yeah, because we saw it let Def.
Yeah, Death
Yeah.
was able to pick the other characters. That's weird.
Huh.
It's just weird.
Okay, reactive, now is not a time for you to be freaking out.
You know what? Yeah, I'm a he with
Yeah.
boots.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rock on.
And now I'm forced into... Ironically, I was going to pick her anyway, so it works out.
Hell yeah.
Because she's the same person I picked in Monster Prom 1.
Yeah.
I think we're all picking the first one we picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us picked the first characters. But as dreamy as Spooky Con
Hi,
was, it
Jules.
also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew
Jules.
so well.
For the
I'm in control. Okay.
At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? Of course.
We gotta
Yeah.
know. Will we get a date?
What else
That's
would
so
we be
important.
thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An uncertainty plagued our hearts. We couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, age unknown, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
An awful idea.
Liam de Leoncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he truly was a lovable dork. Or an asshole, you know, just throwing that out there.
Don't let your personal
Doug
bias
Campbell.
cloud your intros.
Yeah. Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. I feel
Relatable.
loud.
Relatable.
Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
Queen.
Yeah.
Perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top
Blitz.
mimic who prefer cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside, quote, cute, end quote, mascots.
Dude, I don't know who I want to go after. The whole 3 in the middle table looked very appealing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to eat a ramen.
Doug is good as boy. It had to be one of them, but who?
I don't know who I'm
We
going to
had
go
4
after
days
either,
to
to be
gather
honest.
some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha ha ha.
Anyways,
We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
Oh, Jules, the wombat lover, thank you for the follow.
tell us
Hey,
3
Jules, thank you
things
for the
you
follow,
like.
too.
Yep, 3 things you like, Apple.
Enemies to lovers. One of the best tropes.
Yeah.
Kawaii plushies of deadly animals. And drunken karaoke.
Okay. Let's see. Enemies to lovers. Dakimakura's against loneliness. And stupidly specific panels.
How to make it very interesting.
I mean, I'm just
You
gonna
want
be
bed? Role playing in bed. Need to make it more and more.
You need to find
I'm
all
just
the
gonna-
bed-themed ones.
Yeah.
I'm not doing like stuff to try to get someone. I'm gonna just be myself.
Yeah. I mean,
Honestly-
honestly, that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah, no, fair
There you
enough.
go. Cover against loneliness.
Katanas for sure.
Okay.
And I actually have a katana that's right beside me. I
Hell
always
yeah.
have it beside me while I'm streaming.
Yeah, just in case someone tries to, like, break through the computer and beat you up. I understand.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Let's see. Well, and Redemption X could be one. I don't do a whole lot. I have never done drunken karaoke. I've done karaoke. I haven't done drunken karaoke before.
Yeah.
I've done drunken karaoke before on stream, baby.
Yeah.
Yet. I guess the Redemption X and the plushies.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I just like plushies as a whole.
Choose your
Choose
top
your
favorite.
top 3 favorite Pokemans.
Oh man.
Oh man, Apple.
Such a tough choice
This
here.
is tough. This is tough. I gotta go for this guy. 100%.
Yeah.
Her.
Alright, let's see. This guy, and this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably should have picked that choice as well. I do love myself a good pun.
Yeah, that joke's just high up on mine too. She's really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'll pick.
No!
This dude looks more fun to hang out
Pasta
with.
Milk
and then-
One! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi!
Oh,
How was
hi,
your stream?
Rose.
What were you doing?
We're new to all this, so this time we challenged
Okay.
ourselves with a
Let
goal
me shout
other
you
than
out.
finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. Ready for the other part of Monster Prom that's not getting a date?
Welcome
We're
on,
gonna
Raiders.
make a comic.
If you don't know me, my name is Appleseed.
Oh,
I'm your
fuck.
friendly neighborhood plant goblin druid. I play
had
a lot of
so
comfy
many
cozy
ideas,
games.
and yet we
I
always
do a
found
lot of
excuses
indie
not to
games.
work
I
on
do a
them.
lot of Pokemon content. I talk about D&D and musical theater
But
way
the
too
time
much.
was the
But more than anything, I just like to have a comfy cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life.
you don't have all the genres yet. So,
Oh,
yeah.
we have romance of fighting as our starting genres.
Okay, sorry y'all. I was saying my little intro to the Raiders.
These are completely different things. Oh. I love both of these equally is the issue.
Yeah.
You gotta pick
I think
one.
we're choosing for everyone.
You gotta pick one.
I don't understand why
You were
people
playing
say
a
you love
Japan-only
fighting, why
mystery
can't you
dungeon
pick
game? That's so
both?
sick. I love that. I hope you had a fun time.
You know what? We'll go with this one, I guess.
Which did you choose? I didn't see.
I chose romance.
Okay. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going.
Oh wait, was that a group decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a me decision. Why didn't you tell me?
I mean,
that's
we're
quite
all
fun.
gonna be, we're all gonna be working on that comic together.
Oh, lovely.
That we were young and unafraid.
Hi, Ruby.
When
we
you
were
guys
ready
like
to start.
itching?
You just got to where you can start recruiting monsters? That sounds awesome, Possum.
Yeah.
I made a rhyme. That was unintentional. Alright.
Holy shit, your stats.
Yeah.
Sounds so high with a lot of them.
Yeah. No, we all start pretty high in stats.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with only 8 charm.
I ain't fun or smart for shit.
Who's?
Where do I want to go? That's the
Yep.
question.
Apple is bold, creative, charming, but she's
Oh,
about
yeah.
as smart as a brick and as fun as one.
Oh, I got that bold and that charm.
You all have a 14. I don't even have a 14.
The
Okay.
only thing I would possibly switch about mine, if we were being realistic, is I moved the smarts to creativity.
I move my boldness to, like, fun. Like, swap those two around, and then I feel it's pretty accurate. Okay, I'm gonna go to the expo.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid trip over
It's the
and
Cult of
scratching
the
his
Lamb
knee.
cosplay.
Stupid
Yeah.
kids. When will they learn?
What a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching
Yeah,
your knee.
please lurk away, Possum. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Always take care of
Things
yourself.
like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home.
Oh god, that was the
Why
one.
did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid, way to go. You gain +2 boldness.
Fuck that child.
Hey, Sue!
Hi, suit.
That's it.
You're walking around the lobby when April, Zoe, and Liam, when suddenly a dad approaches April, dragging his 12-year-old son behind him.
Now here's the important decision. Who's gonna voice all these other characters?
Oh, God.
Oh. These are all the three that none of us
I call dibs on voicing April.
Okay.
I guess I can do so. Because I did it when I played the first game.
Then I guess I'm gonna do Liam?
Yeah. Okay. And I'll do the random NPCs. Reggie, this is April 1st. She's a great pop star. Don't you want an autograph? Dad, stop it already. I'm never gonna follow anyone but Toshiko.
He has an Oshi. Just let him have his Oshi.
Well, you'll see.
I'm too pretty for this.
You're choosing the 2-bit AI Vocaloid bitch over me? I mean, don't be silly. It's just that Toshiko Mifune isn't what we in the business call an actual person.
You shut up! Toshiko's better than a person! Leave me alone! Hey, Becky! Don't go! This is not going well. I was hoping you get over Toshiko.
Hi, son.
Hey, so... Why? Are you dating her or something?
How did you know?
Holy shit, you are? Tell us everything.
Yeah, how the hell are you dating a 3D animated doll? It doesn't make sense.
Well, don't be backward. Their romance is a beacon of hope for progress.
Yeah, AI-powered Vocaloids deserve love too. Also, have you seen her boobs? Who wouldn't want to see them bounce IRL?
Valid.
Yeah.
Whatever. At least mine are real.
Oh, trust me, hers feel very real. They jiggle just like in our live streams, especially in my room.
No.
What did you just say, Dad? Are you talking about Toshiko's boobs?
No.
Mickey, how long have you been back? You can hear 1,000 cries galloping in Mickey's teenage brain. Quick, find a way to break this huge piece of news without any added trauma.
Okay, the options are your son needs to hear this news from his possible future stepmom's mouth. Bring the Vocaloid here to meet him. And also us, but mostly him. Well, looks like the son's gonna have to find a new hobby. Educate him on the endless fun of stamp collecting. Bring the Vocaloid here.
Hey, I'm gonna call her right away.
Yeah, you do that.
This still doesn't make sense. Toshiko's a 3D model. How is she supposed to show up?
We Gabriel.
Oh, sorry.
About to do my voice.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just so used to doing all of this.
Sweet April, you underestimate the power of forbidden love and also state-of-the-art technology.
Mickey's dad talks on the phone for a while, then returns with a smile on his face. Mickey, there's someone who I'd like you to meet.
Natsune Miku.
Mickey-chan, your dad has told me so much about you.
Oh my god, it's Toshiko Mifu in the flesh.
No.
It finally happened! The singularity is here. AI is going to kill us all.
April, calm down. Don't you see? Toshiko just wants some love and affection.
That's right. I found it in your dad, Mickey-chan, and maybe I could give you some affection too, as your new mom. Sure. I need to go clean a few things from under my bed.
What a beautiful scene. Love conquers all. I welcome our new AI overlords.
Indeed, you helped a Vocaloid find love. You helped Zoe meet that Vocaloid. And you helped April lose her mind.
Yeah.
You gain +2 fun, but lose -2 creativity.
Why creativity from that?
I mean, because I guess you were supposed to, I don't know, make him do, like, creativity would have been the stamp collecting thing, I guess.
Shrugs.
Yes.
Yeah, if you were to lose a stab mat, I could be like showing him with.
Yeah. You're feeling lucky, so you enter a Poker 2 tournament. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if one of the other players didn't play Zakarat, commander of the Nether Galaxy. Lucky for you, you had a helmet of chaos up your sleeve. You equip it on your royal flush and beat the shit out of Zakarat.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. All of this nonsense made gambling at least +2 fun. You and Zoe roll up to a DDR contest happening in the community zone. April and Liam are next in line to compete.
Good luck out. Wow, it's the same 3 people again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. I'm gonna take so many notes for the dance battle chapter of Liam Prom.
Okay.
Zoe, but I don't need luck. I've been dancing for over 400 years. No man, monster, or machine shall be able to deny my talent.
Vibes.
Don't act act like you're the one carrying this team. I could shake my ass to rhythms your generation couldn't even imagine. I mean, we got this, teammate. Don't embarrass me out there.
Or she'll stab you.
Don't do it.
Liam and April take their turn. They're doing well as they rack up combos. The machine cries, good, good, great, perfect, marvelous, amazing, fuck yeah, right there. That's the stuff. Don't stop.
Oh my god.
Then suddenly, miss, oof, I liked what you were doing before. Miss, oh, seriously? I was almost there.
Wow, is the DDR machine getting aroused by the dancing? That'd be pretty hot fanfic premise if Liam and April didn't clearly suck at it so much.
Damn.
Liam, can you...
I mean, the machine just likes when people step on them.
I guess so.
Liam, can you focus, please? You're making me look like a bad dancer and a bad lover right now, and I don't think that's very nice.
It's not me. I've been hitting all my spin combo. Beyond the Leon core, know a thing or two about the amatory art.
Nice try, silly. No one who calls it the amatory arts can possibly be good at it. Damn.
The song ends, and Liam and April get an embarrassingly low rating. You didn't know DDR machines even knew that letter of the alphabet.
No! This is not a true representation of my skills. I demand another round.
Aw, it's cute that you think you have the stamina for another round.
Damn!
Holy shit!
Listen, we both got a point to prove, but I'm not going out there and publicly humiliating myself a second time, okay? You need a strategy to get a higher score.
Well, you're an expert at playing video games until somebody comes. You might as well offer your advice.
What?
I feel a little called out.
Yeah, I need a,
You can't jump directly into DDR. You first need some tender DDR foreplay. Cover the DDR panel in strawberry flavored lube.
Without even acknowledging a little sense that plan make, I don't have any lube with me anyway.
Liam, you should always be prepared for a lube emergency.
You never know when you might need the pocket lube.
People can now quote that. It's fine. I'm sure April has some in her purse. Additionally, I'm sure she's totally cool with me meddling in her purse.
No, wait!
Here, see? I knew April would have some. Cheesy nacho flavored lube?
I mean...
That sounds awful, but I am curious.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is just to grease up your dance moves. The flavor doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, but still, why?
Let's just lube up the DDR panel, bust some moves, and never talk about this again.
What? Sorry, I got distracted looking at some of this lube. It really tastes like cheesy nachos. It's almost unsettling.
April snatches the lube from Zoe's hand and squeezes the bottle with gusto of someone who wants to choke her friends. With the floor good and lubed up, Liam and April get out there and dance like there's no tomorrow. They're slipping and sliding into every combo. Good, yes, great, oh yes, harder, right there, yes, step on me, daddy! The screen explodes with a bright new record animation while a slot opens and showers you all with celebratory white confetti.
White confetti, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, white confetti. What else would come out of it?
Yeah, what else would come out of it?
Yep.
Yeah, the fans are gonna eat this next chapter up. What a sight.
April, did we just have a threesome with the DDR machine?
Shh. What happens at the con stays at the con.
You gain +2 fun for utilizing lube in this little sexcapade You lose -2 charm. I mean, I can't see why that wasn't charming.
Yeah, neither can I.
A new day, a new adventure.
Yay!
All right, Tuna.
I swear to God, if we get the same 3 people, I'm gonna be so confused.
Let's see. What do you want?
If you go
That's
to like the
why.
side and look at everyone's stats, you can tell what all the buildings are.
Yeah, I'm just holding tab. I see everything.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
So, creativity... Not that many creativity. I should get more creativity. This is smart.
The grappler.
You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you be. Are you a owner? By the end of the panel, you realize that you're a very rare level, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense you're a better fit for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness.
Okay.
After the panel, you, Doug, Nico, and Zoe get in line to get an autograph from John Trueblood, the actor who played Wubba in the hit TV show Oops All Wizards.
I just need to go to the bathroom. You guys can continue without me.
Who wants to be Doug and the mimic, and the mimic guy?
I'll be Doug.
Alright. Tuna, do you want to be the mimic?
Yeah, I can be the mimic.
Okay, and we already have me playing Zoe, so...
Okay. I can't believe I get an autograph from John frickin' Trueblood. Somebody pinch me.
You gotta get him to sign this catchphrase. I always laugh it when we will go. There's too many wizard.
Enjoy the gifts. What gifts?
Nah, I like his running gag better, where he's like, but guys, when are we getting pizza? It's funny. I think they mean the gift subs earlier.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Didn't get you.
Yeah. Wow, you really prefer my pizza gag? John Trueblood, you've been listening the whole time? Yeah, you're actually holding up the cue for a while, but it's okay. Do you know I actually improvised that line myself? Really? It's my favorite line in the show. I even looked up the top 10 best pizza joints in the city. Get pizza tonight in Wubba's honor. Oh, best pizza in the city? That sounds great. Mind if I tag along?
Pizza with a celebrity? Oh my god!
Cut to the so-called best pizza joint in the city. The pizza's actually kind of mid, but who cares? John Trueblood is here, and he's like 6 beers deep. It's so nice to finally meet people who appreciate my creativity. I just know writers were jealous when I improvised that cheese line. They're like, John, stop shooting pizza and all your seeds. Stick to the script. That devil thespian killing script. I think jealousy is why they killed me off, you know. They were like, you literally never stick to the script. We have no choice but to kill you off. But I read the subtext there. Yeah, listen, Mr. Trueblood, this has been really fun. We've been here for 3 hours, and it's getting late. You're right. Time has flown. We haven't even gotten to the other 9 pieces joints yet. The other 9 what? You say you looked up 10 minutes, and we gotta try them all. You know what I say, because when we get pizza. Ha!
Hard pass.
God, that's not a commitment I signed up for. Tuna, can you think of a polite way to ditch this guy?
No.
Shoot him in the kneecaps.
Convince the TV exec to re-hire him for the show. Somehow he can make the writer miserable and not you. The other one is line from the writer and the script. This guy is dead, so we can cut him from Monster Prom 4 Monster Con.
Oh, okay, gun was an option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
native.
gun is an option here.
Sorry,
Well,
I was gone, but native. Holy shit! Thank you for the throne gifts. That's so nice.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Oh, you got a few of my. Oh, that's what you meant.
Cool.
wait, that's right. You make me remember. Native, I saw what you said. You gifted me for my throne too
What
yesterday.
did you get?
Native gifted me a Whimsicott plush, like the Pokemon, and then a set of D&D dice that I've really been wanting. Thank you.
Oh,
That's
they
really
did a
sweet.
secret gift.
Oh, secret gifts. Secret gifts are fun.
I'm on time, so let me know if Zoe starts speaking.
D&D for
I'm
life.
about
You
to-
came to the right place, my friend.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm about to make my choice.
I do need to add.
Are
some
you sure?
stuff
Killing him
to
sounds
mine.
pretty mean.
Okay, Don. The deed must be done, and I have killed with my death, not before. I will write this death to be a painless heart attack.
Heart attacks are not painless. Also, Zoe's talking.
Sure. And when that doesn't work, I'll drop an anvil on his head.
Where are you gonna get an
Yo,
anvil?
native. Thank you
Doesn't
for
that
the
seem a little
bees.
absurd?
Holy shit.
Yeah, Native is someone awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Nah, it's rude one of Liam's preferred weapon of murder. I did some research, and it happens to be a way more common cause of death than you'd imagine.
Oh, okay. So, just out of curiosity, how much longer are you gonna sit there, loudly whispering and plotting my death?
Whoops!
Don't worry, I already brought his name down. Any minute now.
What is this fucking Death Note scene that I walked in on?
Look, if you want me to go to that battle, fucking go. I'm so sorry that I finally found my people. So much for that! John Trueblood storms out of the pizzeria and is crushed by a falling anvil. Shit!
Oops.
Oh! Zoe again.
Oh, told you, Doug! It's way more common than you think.
Oops.
But what if it happened only because we wrote it down?
We can't rule that out. I think we might be too powerful as script writer.
Yeah, let's agree to never co-write a script again, unless it's absolutely necessary.
You all shake on it, gaining +2 creativity, and shared guilt of killing Wubba off a second time. You also lose -2
that
charm.
was
Oh well.
online. I was a little lying that plushie.
I think it's a 2/6 charm. I'm beautiful.
Fire, baby.
Alright. Finally, it's Zag's turn.
I mean, I was thinking going to the merch hall. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the merch hall, because I feel like that's more likely where I'll find a katana.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
It's really my favorite D&D character. Honestly, I do love D&D as well.
D&D is so fucking good. I'm literally running D&D for death tomorrow. Like,
Yup.
death is one of my
Started off with the
players.
bad guys.
You did, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near the merch hall, you find a gotcha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. You put in another coin, you open the gotcha, and there's a letter. Please, help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gotcha masters centuries ago. It all began when begged you're bored. You get another gotcha ball, and ooh, it's another buff duck. Cool, take +2 charm.
What? No, we have to free the buff ducks.
Get all the ducks, please, for the love of God!
You're checking out the stands at the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the gachapon vending machines.
Oh man,
Let's check this
my
one
beloved.
out. The gachapon is filled with ID photos of random people.
Oh, who wants to be her voice, by the way?
Yeah.
Zag, if you don't mind, I would love to.
Sure, if you want to, you can.
I
That's
love
fair.
Omen.
Yeah.
I love Omen so much.
What a brilliant concept! It forces us to look at the stranger with fresh eyes to truly notice them.
Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them?
Yes.
No, you just collect the picture.
Oh, I understand. No, wait, I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these buff birds. They're birds, but they're very muscular.
That does sound very funny.
I admire a plastic bird's physique as much as I respect a tree's existence.
Oh, well, damn. So, a lot?
No, I hate trees. And I would never waste my hard stolen money on them or these useless playthings.
But gachas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try if Zag buys one?
That I can do,
Where's Doug?
if only for the pleasure of seeing her squander her meager savings.
That's your cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine, because you do whatever people tell you.
What do I have to?
Turns out you can only afford one. Which one will you turn Omen into a die-hard gachapon fan of?
Oh.
I want both of these.
That allows everyone cool tardigrade doing 6 skateboard tricks, or the little creature in a silly pose of abject terror, as if they were hit by a spell that turned them into a gacha. I feel like she'd really like this one.
I want both of them. I love them.
Yeah.
These are both really cool, but I feel like she would really like this one.
Yes. Honestly, yeah. Tokyo, Japan. The offices of a big gacha company. Gacha designer Shi Fubaki is a nervous wreck. He was supposed to submit a design for a new gacha series by tomorrow, and he has nothing. Fubaki-san, you better have a hit gacha by tomorrow morning, or the only thing that will be left of you here will be your ID photo. I won't disappoint you, Mr. Taguya. On my honor.
We've really just shifted to a completely different scene here.
After a long, Fubake meets his brother, who had taken him in during his rough patch. Come on, Shichi. Shochi, you got this. Inspiration will strike at the last minute, I'm sure of it.
Thank you later.
Dejected, Fubake stares at his face and suddenly, a strange figure appears behind his reflection. The figure whispers, "You know what you have to do." I can't.
What?
You can, and you know you will, the figure replies.
What?
It's almost midnight and time is running out. Fubaki visits his brother.
What is about to happen?
Shochi, what's wrong? Can I help you? Yes. Yes, you can. His voice trembles. He starts doing strange hand gestures, as performing a spell.
Oh my god!
Shochi? What are you doing? Forgive me, brother.
I'm invested in the story now.
An explosion of color and light swallows Fucube's brother, frozen in place as he realizes his terrible fate. Anyway, back to the con.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Look at that expression of pure dread and horror. It is sublimely realistic.
But they're just silly little toys. You can put them on your desk and look at them while you're working.
Yes, Solomon. That's the magic of gacha.
You have a point. This horrified visage will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go.
That sounds like a win in your book. You gain +2 smarts for knowing what tickles Omen's fancy.
Yeah.
And yet, you can't avoid taking another quick look at the gotcha. You lose -2 fun.
What?
That's right, Blaze.
Everybody chooses a video game. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. Borderlands 3.
Undertale.
Bastion.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay. On how not toxic is the fandom of said video game.
Sorry, Tuna, you're last.
Oh, yeah.
I'm four.
Yeah.
I mean, I
The
don't even know like how...
fandom is very toxic.
I'm dead last.
The Bastion fandom is technically just the Supergiant fandom.
Mhm.
So, yeah, as far as I know, they're pretty positive.
Yeah,
of,
no, they're pretty chill.
I'm willing to take third place because the Borderlands fandom is okay for the most part, but
But here's something you're forgetting for Apple's choice stuff.
What?
Apple technically also picked 5e in that, and there's some toxic fuckers in the 5e community.
Yeah. And Wizards of the Coast involvement as well.
So I was first.
Yeah, Zag I think is first, no matter what.
Who we want for, is one of you guys for second.
I mean, which do you think is worse, Borderlands or 5e?
Ooh, I think 5 years worse than Borderlands.
I think 5e is
I-
worse. As someone who's been into
ironically,
5e since its like
I think
introduction.
the only reason 5e is worse is because it has a bigger fandom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zag, where are you sitting?
I mean, I'm already starting to form a bond with her, so
Fair enough.
might as well go in.
I got a feeling I'm gonna be sitting by myself.
I want to sit with Omen. Oh, what do you want to do?
How spicy do you want your date?
I mean, maximum spice, baby.
You and Omen go out to a fancy restaurant.
Food! Now!
It takes a while for Omen to understand the difference between a waiter and a minion.
Queen shit.
Luckily, you're able to talk her out of whipping them while they bring you when they bring you the wrong drinks.
Hey.
At least you know she'll always have your back. What a thoughtful little sociopath.
We got queen shit.
And I absolutely know who I'm going with. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go out to dinner too. You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant. Zoe goes to town on some gyoza. You'd never seen her stuff so many of her mouths at once. Gyoza surely hates to see Zoe coming, but the same can't be said for you. Oh!
Oh, did you
I'd
already
love
more
to
than
see her
dinner?
coming.
Oink!
Yeah.
Where to sit?
I'm gonna go with April.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, I wish I had board game night
Yeah,
as
we're
an
gonna have a
option.
board game night. It's gonna be great.
You and April have a great game night. She asked if you can play Candyland because it reminded her of her childhood, and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. It was not. 2 hours and one flip table later, you learn just how competitive a game of Candyland with April 1st can be.
My sisters and I
Wow.
would like beat each other up over Candyland, so I get it.
Yeah. At least now that you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of the molasses swamp. Aw.
Damn.
Do I want the table by itself, table by itself? This is such a hard choice.
I mean, one of the tables has food and the other one has a nice tablecloth.
So the two tables do different things, so it's up to you which one you want to go to.
I'm gonna like this one. Oh,
Call a friend!
give me the big fish. Give me the fish, go.
It's my
You
queen.
invite Miranda to join you at the
I
con.
love Miranda. I love
You
her.
can voice her. You can voice her if you want.
Yeah, if you want, but you don't have a voice for her yet.
I have a
so-
gummy in my mouth. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
A con? You mean those places where peasants go to discuss lowbrow popular culture?
Fun fact, I've cosplayed Miranda before. It was very cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I've always wanted to see one for myself. It'll be interesting to learn their strange customs. Let's go!
Yay! The old Miranda would have said Prince Charming, mayhaps, but I've grown since the old days. New Miranda is ready to date outside of royalty. But let's not scrap the charming part just yet. Yes, a girl has standards.
I mean, Tuna, you are the lowest of charm.
That's even more fun.
And now we're gonna make the comic!
Hell yeah.
Love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You've also got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm. Alright, so
Yeah,
this
this is
is
me
Zag
back in.
first. Yep.
What trend from the early 2000s should come back? People seeking revenge, wearing pants, ew, gross. Delicious tobacco, why did this trend die out? Or only need to learn 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool?
Can we bring
Since
that
this
back,
is a
please?
group decision,
No, it's not.
I mean, it's our comic.
Yeah, but it's your decision. That's the point of it.
Well, I'm torn between these two. Because I do like a good revenge story from time to time. You know what? People speaking revenge. Oh, that affected all of our stats.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte? You have a strong yet graceful knees. You can transform into a tiger. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy empty holes.
Too sexy.
Oh,
Just saying the non-sub people know that an ad break is about to start on my end.
Time to get back to the con.
Let's go.
Yep.
Alright, I get to go first this turn.
Yep. Where are you going?
Where should I go? Kind of feel like dropping by the main stage. That is a lobby. You know, I'm gonna go for the lobby. I'm gonna go see what's down there. I love that cosplay.
You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick.
Quick, quick.
The bathrooms are gross. If you know a thing about Holdens, is that using them always ensures +2 bonus. It's the main reason why people use them.
Some things never change. First game! Later, you and your friends are doing the modern equivalent of socializing, sitting around, silently scrolling on your phones, when a new phone gets shoved in your face.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's Fuckboy!
I kind of want to voice him because I think I could give him a funny voice.
Go ahead.
Yo, it's your boy, Riz, live at Spooky Con! I'm here with the famous idol in my future ex-wife, April 1st.
I know someone's doing a good voice for an awful character when I want to punch them in the face for their voice. So Zag, you're doing a great job.
Want to give a shout out to my 3.6 million fans? Don't be shy.
I'm sorry, but I can't appear on unmoderated streams without my agency's approval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I got my boy, Fat Nuts Nation, moderating chat right now. He says he wants to see your honkers. Can you give us a honk honk? Come on.
I'm gonna kill you.
Complaining, but
Mr. Riz, was it? Sorry, but you're kind of sitting on my chair, and also my body.
Dude, what? I thought you were just a really sticky beanbag chair. Anyway, I'm guessing you got like, what, 15 subscribers at best?
What? No, I don't stream. I don't have any subscribers.
Then make like a chair and shut the fuck up, alright? The hot people are talking. Jesus Christ.
Someone exercise this bastard.
Yeah.
Well, I think I speak for us all when I say that this man's vibes are atrocious. Can I stab him?
Please stab him.
I'm voicing this guy and I agree.
No, man. You can't solve all of your problem with stabbing.
I can solve a lot of them with stabbing. I beg to differ, exactly.
Yeah.
I was tempted to just skip forward because that fit with what she said so well.
Yeah, come on! Let's stab him! Stabbing's fun for all ages.
Yes.
Not true! Stabbing should only be performed with responsible adults.
He's a banshee, which is a type of ghost. Stabbing him wouldn't even harm him. This is a great, teachable moment for Homeland. Everyone, how can we solve this problem without stabbing?
This is like a kid's show. How can we solve this problem without stabbing everyone? Gather around the circle. Everyone share your ideas.
I'm Liam the Explorer. So,
Liam,
how can we
the
make him disappear
Explorer.
from us without stabbing?
So stabbing him's officially off the table. Damn, better think of some other way to get the streamer to go away. Oh, that's easy. Just spread some drama on Twitter about him.
I want to go with the ghost knife. I'm doing it.
Great plan. You grab Omen's knife.
Hey, that's my knife. I'd kill you if I had another knife.
Good point. You need another knife to pull this off. Maybe you'll find one in April's purse. That girl has everything.
Zag, wait!
You find 2 wallets, a lipstick palette, a bra, a finger. Is this a gun? And finally, a serrated knife. You stab Omen's knife with it.
No.
You stab the Banshee with the spirit of Omen's knife. Kind of feels like stabbing cold butter with even colder butter.
A stab wound. Rip me. But hey, these are the risks you take to live an unlife of hot takes and streaming fame. Smell you later.
Okay, just be dead. Good thinking, Zag. That was so innovative that it almost made up for the fact that you stabbed someone. It didn't, but okay.
Yeah, that was really nice of you. Thanks for getting rid of that guy for me.
But if you ever meddle in my purse again, you'll find out just how many weapons that thing can hold, capiche? Ellipses.
Are you okay, Omen?
Shush. I must mourn.
My poor knife. I think I understand why now stabbing people is bad.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you had to find out this way.
You all go outside to hold an impromptu funeral for Omen's knife. It's very emotional. You gain +2 boldness, but lose 2 creativity?
I
I'm
am
sorry.
worried.
That's the most creative shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the stat drops in this game don't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Just real quick, thank you, Kane, for the hydrate, the stretch, and the snack.
Get snackies.
Yeah, if anything, it should have been reversed, like...
Yeah. At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what the zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own +2 charm.
Damn.
Afterward, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons and find Zoe drooling over one of the display items. Yes.
Hey, Dad! You here to stare at Garfield's lasagna genre too? I need that furry thong on my body.
I need you to put that furry thong on your body, Zoe. I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it?
I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive. But it's okay, because I have a plan. I'm gonna sell the rights to Liam Prom.
You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam?
Yep, nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. See, these big name publisher came to me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. But if I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made.
Okay.
I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous though. I'm not very business-minded. I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons.
Why don't you bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings.
You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator.
You absolutely aren't. What you are is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends. I feel that.
Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get in there.
Yeah, dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires to prove said skills. What negotiation technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting? Whenever I have Zoe stand up and look at the window in reflective shot, the execs will be really impressed. Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge in this bartering session.
Look, if someone had a negotiation rifle, I'd listen to them immediately.
Yep, the negotiation rifle.
Oh, so hardcore. I like it.
You help Zoe practice loading a shotgun until it's time for her meeting in one of the community zone rooms.
By the way, we got some bots in the,
Yeah.
Gross.
Mine took care of mine.
Oh god, who wants to play the business people?
Okay.
I
Not
can.
just random.
I can
One's
if
a
we
leech,
need.
One's a leech and one is a mosquito.
Honestly,
I want to
fair.
play one of them. Who wants to play? If somebody wants to play one of them, I'll play the other one.
I can be
which
the
one you wanna
leech if
play?
you want to be the mosquito.
Alrighty.
Or Tuna, did you want to be one of them? Sorry.
Well, he can go. I'll take the next one.
Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from Poob, a Dippy subsidiary, partnered with Peebo LLC.
Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant. Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights to this Liam prom thing of yours. Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email. Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is still quite generous. What are you doing? Just cleaning my negotiation rifle. Don't mind me.
I mean, again, that'd do it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you take this deal, you'll have to agree not to write any more Liam prom spin-offs or create any.
Bang! The gun goes off, making everyone flinch.
Whoops. Must have misfired. But hey, we all make mistakes, right?
God, she's so hot.
Right. But maybe you could not point the rifle at us while we talk?
Why not? It's part of active listening. Pointing my gun at you shows I'm paying attention to what you're saying.
BRB gonna walk into my communications class with a gun and say that to my prof.
Now, let's cut to the chase. I earned 4% of the royalties from Liam Prom. That's ridiculous. I don't know why you young artists think you can just waltz in and...
She's cut off by the sound of Zoe cocking the negotiation shotgun.
Can we compromise on 2.5%? It's a start.
Once again, firearms prove to be a powerful bartering tool. You gain +2 boldness for helping Zoe negotiate. We also lose -2 charm.
You know, that one actually makes sense. That is not the most charming way you can go about.
But it is bold. I cast gun, prepare to meet God.
I'm going over to the community zone.
There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 monster dollars.
Damn, that's pretty good.
You could have killed so many people with that notebook. You yell 200 monster dollars. Everyone on the con is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it.
No.
Oh shit, we're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You still had +2 fun for playing pretend Death Note. Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's kinda almost romantic.
Oh, Apple! Look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out a phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me?
Should we get someone to voice her mother? Because I feel like her mom might be a recurring character. Also, her mom's a mime.
If it's one-on-one, I think Apple just unlocked one of the secret endings.
Yes, I did, bitch it.
I don't
Probably.
know what that means, but it either.
Well, in all the Monster Prom games, there's always secret endings with the datables.
Yeah,
that
you can just.
get.
Yeah. But mom, who does voice?
I can do the voice if Tuna doesn't want it, since they have the least amount right now.
I can do it.
I could do it. Yeah, I was just wanting to see if anyone else wanted to eat. Was like eagerly wanting to.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 call?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
That's so. I thought you were always on your phone, managing that internet job of yours.
Oh.
I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you leaving the cirque of the pitch for whatever streaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again.
An argument required 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
this is.
Oh,
this is a
them's fucking fighting words. Oh, damn.
Yeah, damn.
This is the mommy
this is
issues
a
arc. Got it.
relatable ass.
Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you're registered your clown egg.
Clown egg? Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
It's tradition
that
for.
was like a little jump scare for me.
It's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who drop your noble craft for no discernible good reason.
Oh, okay, I get it. Her mom's a traditional, like, sad theater clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Mother, I was explaining it to Apple.
Who's that? They better not be some new lover of yours. You know, your father and I will never approve of you seeing a non-clown. If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you for a chaperone date with Buffo from Circle de Perglaisi.
What? You can't marry me off to Buffo. He smells like eggs and he honks when he breathes.
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married, so it looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how?
You have just the thing for this. You record and edit a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover, or call your friend Liam. He'll be happy to confirm you are definitely a clown.
Wow. Wow. This big, complicated scheme, or call your friend to shit talk you.
You open this up too.
You open this into a three-way call and put Liam on the line.
What do you need, Apple? Are you locked in the bathroom again?
That only happened 3 times, okay? No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am.
You want me to judge you to a total stranger? I thought you would never ask.
That's what true friendship is.
He was waiting for it.
So, Liam, was it? Can you vouch for Apollo's clowniness? Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commit act of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, because otherwise you'll cry. Moreover, her sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It will hurt your eyes all the way in the back row.
You know, Apple can hear all this, right?
That's fine. It's healthy for her to endure a bit of constructive criticism sometime.
There's nothing constructive about any of this.
The verbal brutality of this Liam person make me trust them. And if they speak this well of Apple, I suppose she's a good enough for me.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. Now, away with you. I'm having a dinner party tonight, and the rubber chickens still need to be brine.
Oh, gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Apple. How can I make it up to you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me. Can you please take my clown egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks!
She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain +2 charm and lose -2 creativity. I'm sorry, I paused for a second. The egg was a little much.
Fair.
Yeah, that egg sure is an egg.
Well, guess it's just you and me and now, little buddy.
I guess nobody saw the orbital yet.
You finished
Yeah.
the next edition of the Soul Eater manga. It was
Ooh.
nice.
Maybe
The Maka and
hotel.
Chroma fight is so good.
You're
I have not read the
wasting
manga.
time. A taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad there are locations in the game, so there's no art of them. But you can imagine them with your head and gain +2 creativity in the process.
Hell yeah.
Next thing you know, Miranda arrives at the con. She's booked a room at the hotel for the night, so you meet her there to help her get settled.
Hey, Miri, what do you think of the room? Pretty nice, huh?
No apologies, but I won't sleep in such a room. Not with that thing.
You look at what she's pointing at. The bed?
That can't possibly be my bed.
Miranda, you were making such a great progress with your character arc. You were having being more humble and behaving people less. What's with this high bed standard now?
Tuna, you are not listening to me. That is not a bed.
Is it a mimic?
Really? You really won't count it as a bed, having it isn't royal enough? What is it lacking? A sleek canopy, a thin layer of caviar on the sheet, perhaps?
Pout.
Well, this is all us commoner sleep, okay? And it's perfectly fine. Look.
You had to lay down on the Miranda grabs your arm and yanks you back.
Stop this foolishness.
Okay, she's getting quite weird about the bed. She must be on even more of a out of touch than you'd feared. You don't want Miranda to fall back into it, so you better solve this situation. Find a way to make her okay with this bed so you can two end up spending all day looking at hotel rooms.
If her problem is laying on the bed, maybe she will be okay with laying under it. Oh no, that's how real monsters do it anyway. Oh, pillow fight time! It would help her release some stress. And hey, if the bed joins us in the fight, maybe Miranda is right, and it's not a bed after all.
Why do I have a feeling the bed is the mimic guy?
I gotta. That would be funny.
It isn't. It isn't. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do that.
Pretty sure.
I just shifted into a mimic to sleep here.
I'll hydrate. Thank you, Ymir.
Cosplay. But maybe you do love to do cosplay though. Hi, Kane again.
Hi.
You know what? Let's sleep under it.
Oh, and also, since I just noticed the notification on my phone, Native, thank you for the follow on my Ko-fi, and thank you for making me realize that the overlay for Ko-fi is glitched. So I'll have to look that out later.
You crawl under the bed and beckon for Miranda to join you.
I am not doing that.
Come on. I know this might seem beneath you, but you know, sometimes it's okay to be a fish out of water, huh?
You're waiting for her to laugh at your clever quips when you realize something is dripping on your shoulder. Yuck. You really don't clean in here, do they? You wipe the good and realize that it's saliva. Is the bed salivating?
Tuna, you need to get out from under there. Very, very slowly. Any noise could startle the whatever it is.
I was right.
Right, good call. You start crawling out from under the bed, careful to not make any sudden movements.
Wait! Wait! If you don't want to be devoured, there's something really important you need to do first. You need to admit that you were wrong about the bed and I was right.
God.
What? Now's not the time.
No, it has to be now. For your safety. And you have to compliment my hair as well.
That seemed really unnecessary.
Ooh, thank you for the hydrate.
Everything goes
Mary.
dark and red as the not bed thing chomps down and swallows you whole. Then there's a flash of light, and Miranda pierces the creature with her trident. She's like a beautiful avenging angel, covered in blood, guts, and gastric juices.
Oh, I almost died there. Remind me to listen to you next time.
You reach for her hand, but she leans back at the last second.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Wow, Miranda, from this perspective, I can finally appreciate how beautiful your hair is today.
Aw, that's sweet of you to say.
Damn. She pulls you out of the thing's corpse. You'll be leaving a very strongly worded review of this hotel, but at least you're alive. You
Why
gave us
did
your
you
smarts, and
this is
it's too
fun?
fun.
Again, that should be like reversed.
I'm smart.
Because that was not a smart play to do.
Yeah.
That was more funny though.
Oh, we're going straight back into the calm. Okay. Where do I want to go now? I'm leaning heavy into the boldness right now.
Yeah, you're like hella bold.
Yeah.
You're really not creative or fun though.
You are ready to fight.
Yeah, I am ready to fight.
Next person who looks at you wrong is getting headbutted.
Zag's just here with brass knuckles, like ready to fucking go.
You should. Everyone
I'm
should
trying,
look at
I think I'm gonna work on, go to the merch hall and boost that charm of mine a little.
You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall.
Merch hall, merch hall.
Something so not nerdy.
Why would you bring your charger to a con?
The vendor sighs and draws
I bring
a
my
little
charger
moon
with
face
me
on the charger.
everywhere.
Sold. You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger.
It's just so kawaii.
You, Liam, Omen, and Doug are wandering the merch hall looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift your friends back home when...
Oh my god, I want to do her voice.
Okay.
That's funny, this will have us all doing voices.
Yeah.
Hello, do you want to buy my Zine? It's a riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner.
I would sooner spend my money on a leisurely root canal. Be gone from me.
But Omen's money and our leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you all at gunpoint.
Oh,
Give me all your valuables and get ready to die.
No, thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam?
No. That will call up your redemption arc. Just give him your valuable. They're not worth risking your life.
yeah, but how's your day going, Serenity, since you hopped in here?
Hi, Serenity.
Hi, Serenity.
Yeah, let me give you a shout out, because I've been forgetting to do shout outs.
But I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'd be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet wounds for it. Fuck that. I don't want your wallets, or your jewelry, or even your Tamagotchis.
What about our Bromagotchis?
Yep. Yeah. Thank goodness. I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable, like a fanzine about vacuum cleaners with superpowers.
Oh, God.
Wow, good timing. I'm selling exactly that sort of design just 2 feet away from you.
What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger.
It's going good so far.
Yeah, it's been fun,
Yeah.
Serenity.
Actually, I'll only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die.
Oh man, this guy's totally legit. And he's
Yeah.
not working with her.
Guys, this is a scam. The robber and the sign seller are obviously in on this together.
Liam, you idiot. Don't you see? This criminal is demanding a very rare and specific valuable that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky I was here to notice it, our golden opportunity. Now let us seize it. Yo, Silver Ray, thank you for the raid. Hi.
Oh, right.
You better think of a way to avoid being mugged that doesn't involve.
Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Appleseed. I'm your friend, the neighborhood plant goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games. I do a lot of indie games. I do a lot of Pokemon content. I talk about D&D and musical theater way too much. But more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life.
Give a solution away. Get hyped because it's time to call Super Vacuum Cleaner. Or, come to think, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you're good to stab the mugger yourself. I mean, yes.
Stab, 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 stab.
Stab, stab, stab,
Stab, stab, stab, stab.
How come you didn't think of that before? You proceed to stab the robber.
Note how both of your solutions have been solved by
Hey.
stabbing.
Yeah. Hey, you can't stab my mugger. Do you know how hard it is to hire a fake mugger on Craigslist?
Oh, so it's okay for Zag to stab people because she isn't going through redemption. I think I get it. No, I don't.
Well, it's not. For starters, stabbing people is against the law.
I hope you had a good stream, by the way, Sumeria.
Oh no! Is that
I
gonna
hope
go
it
to
was good.
jail?
Considering how many crime I've seen Zag get away with, I doubt it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No one, there's no crimes I've been reported for.
We know what you did last summer, Zag. Con-goers walk around the unconscious, bleeding mugger, some stopping to take pictures. They probably think it's some sort of cosplay performance. Or they just don't give a shit.
Yeah. I own all the others, not just this one. I mean, I literally just bought these. I have not played any but the first.
You mean when I stab someone, I get imprisoned in an Iron Maiden for more than a century, but when Zag does it, it's just a quirky little thing?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta admit that when she stabs people, she just seems so silly and cute.
I am just a silly little goober.
I'm just a silly little goober with my knife. Ching ching. Like,
Face, the same one that's gotten you out of countless murder charges.
Oops, my knife just fell into this person's body.
I guess it is what one might call silly and cute. You have to teach me that face.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Nope, too late. Oh my god, my fun is that one.
Congratulations, Zag. You're as fun as a rice cracker. You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity.
I changed my PNG, and this is an accurate description of Zag. The last time,
yeah.
just a silly little guy with a knife.
Yeah! Right after that, Zoe comes running out to you with Liam sauntered along behind her.
Well, hold on, I'll change my reaction to something more fitting to someone who gets away with stabbing. Well, reactive low stuff.
Murder.
There's my favorite. There's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam Prom is sold and Zoe gets a Garfield lingerie?
I mean, technically the one I'm using in all of you guys' stream is murder adjacent. Kiryu does have a never-ending war on bones.
There you go. How's that?
Oh, that's pretty sus.
Beautiful.
Hold on. I have to adjust mine now. Just a little bit.
We're all just PNG hopping.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get it because Tuna is currently getting stabbed by your knife apple.
I'm sorry. No.
No, you just do the face. Just do the face.
I intended to stab Death. No.
I mean, that really wouldn't do anything, but okay. I sure am, but why is Liam here? He's a douche.
It's Liam Prom, not Dead Prom. Oh, a pretty one. I've been hired as the official Lion consultant to make sure that this all goes smoothly.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along to the community zone, where the execs have rented a room for this meeting.
Oh, we have hello. Oh my god, I'm stumbling. Hello, we have limited time, and time is money, so let's get right to it.
We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle.
Wow, that all sounds too good to be true.
Roman, thank you for the alert. Appreciate you, man.
Because it probably is. What are we expect to give you in return for those things?
Nothing too big. Poop just wants to make this an amazing story more, how do I put this, appealing to the average customer?
Oh, so they want to sell out. Got it.
Sure about that.
But doesn't Liam Prom success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every... We're not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 and Tumblr. We're talking about the real customers.
Yes, and our focus groups have shown that titular Liam's personality isn't exactly universally beloved.
Yeah, because he's a douchebag.
Tuna?
Yeah, good.
In addition, Poop has acquired some new sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into Liam Prom web series.
Blasphemy! I am not a product to be bought and sold.
Well, that's not so entirely true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now. But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
Yes, Liam, she needs it. So shut the fuck up.
We'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders?
Delicious soda hands, Liam. Sexy demon bad boy, Liam.
Isn't he already a vampire? Couldn't they just have vampire bad boy?
I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with soda, plus 150%. Not soda, minus 100%.
Or hotness up 90%, or an annoyance down 120.
I'm going sexy demon bad boy, Liam.
Isn't it just Damien?
Yeah, but imagine if Liam and Damien fucked.
Precisely. Based on market research, the other friend of yours is sexier, more popular, and less annoying in that way in which Liam is very annoying.
Prompted. Annoying. Lion noise.
I don't know, doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam, Tom?
Not if we call him Liam. Isn't that the essence of this entire franchise?
Kinda is, actually.
Of course not. Lion Prom is a subversive literary experience that peel apart the myriad layer of one man's psyche. Okay.
You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face plastered onto a Panini Press. With all due respect, it's not that deep.
That's fair.
Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creativity integrity.
We've tested some potential plot ideas, and it seems most of the audience loves the idea of sexy bad boy Liam being in a love triangle with two other Liams. With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You have my attention?
That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours. Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien vampire sandwich. Okay, but we should hire this Damien fella too, so everything's on the up and up.
Sure. He can join us as a consultant. Maybe E and I could even do some polls for inspiration.
Love
I
it.
can hear the Rule 34 are just popping off right now.
It's so great to see your creative juices flowing.
Oh, those aren't the only juices that'll be flowing soon. You gain +2 boldness for throwing your lot in with sexy demon bad boy Liam, but you also lose -2 fun.
But there's too many options.
But there's too many options, says Oz, mood. Has someone with decision paralysis, mood. Let's go.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase
I
and
would.
get pulled in a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values based on the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow.
What?
2 hours later, you decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain +2 fun, hearing that embarrassing thing the other player admitted.
Damn.
Oh, one time I fucked a duck! You stop to chat with little April, which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April who made the mistake of trusting you with.
And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. You agree, don't you, little April?
Hi there.
Hi, Apple! Who are you talking to? Huh? Nobody? Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you. Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
April 1st. Just the hardworking starlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here?
You should be using your downtime between autographing sessions to practice your signature. Chop, chop.
I was actually gonna get lunch with Apple, if it's okay with you, Miss Managers. Who? Her? Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract.
Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, as much as we hate to admit,
No,
corpos want that shit.
That's disgustingly the way a lot of idol culture
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's disgustingly true, unfortunately.
Maybe that's a good thing?
Wrong, but I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever binding, and you're going to die alone. There.
When does it stop hurting?
That looks like
Never, silly! But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. She dated another hot, trendy musician. Her popularity might go up. What?
That's not a bad idea. Perhaps you could set up April on a highly publicized date with Priscilla Bonta. Her last album was a hit.
I can't date Priscilla Bronte. I've never even met her.
So?
This isn't good. There's gotta be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins.
A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. Or the most marketable part of a celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you could read the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people could have a chance with celebrities. That one sounds... I like that one. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the normal people having a chance with celebrities angle. That's a great carrot to dangle in front of April's fan base.
Indeed. I can see the comments now. If someone this buoyant and fashionable could catch April's eye, what's stopping me?
Ouch.
Of course, we still need to set some ground rules with you, Apple.
Right. You didn't think we just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you?
1. You are never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. 2. If you and April break up,
Thanks
she'll
for
be
giving
entitled
hugs to
the
Serenity.
alimony-esque share of your estate unless or until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum.
Okay.
3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I loathe pregnancy scandals, and I'm not taking any chances.
So, is anal still on the table
Jesus
then?
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Look, they just said no procreation. I'm just saying. That's a good
yeah,
hole to do it in.
Yep.
It was just, I was not expecting it.
Do we have to talk about all this right now, Ms. Managers? It's embarrassing. Sorry, April, but it's high time we discuss the Birds and the Bees contract. Sign here, here, and here.
Bear in mind that we still need to stage some initial dates between Priscilla and April before April can play the rebound. Before Apple can play the rebound. So, be sure to keep this platonic until the internet's filled with Asperilla split headlines.
Otherwise, we'll sue you with an inch of your lives. Ciao! Well, at least you got them off our backs, but it looks like going to a restaurant together is out of the question now. Maybe we could go back to the hotel and order room service instead.
It's a deal. You get +2 charm. Ugh, for convincing someone that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but you lose -2 creativity.
Finally, my turn.
Well, I only have 2 choices now.
Yep.
Oh, I still need to set up that hug command over on my channel.
Yeah.
I'm smart, I'm bold, I'm smart, I'm bold. I keep being more smart.
I'm smart, I'm bold. I'm smart,
lean
I'm bold.
into the aspect.
You decide to attend a panel of the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes.
Hell yeah.
Tell me, Tuna, what was the happiest day of your life?
Oh, the narrator just broke the fourth wall.
Is it the day you fell in love, received a hard-earned reward, ate a particularly delicious sandwich?
Look, eating, like, particularly good food, that is a transcendent experience. I remember those days.
Yeah.
Jules, I can't help it. I'm old, and I'm usually already laying down by now.
It's only 6:40.
For you.
It's 8:40 here.
It's
That's
9:42.
Yeah, but I'm in my 30s.
So am I.
So am I.
Cries and baby.
Well, I guess I just suck.
cries in 27.
Hey, at least you haven't gone through fucking second puberty yet.
Let's just say I'm about to eat 35 in 2 weeks.
I'm already 35.
See? You're barely a year older than me.
Well, prepare to knock the day into second place because today's the day you're seeing the exclusive pre-premiere of the new Dragon Heat movie. Commit type.
This movie could go one of two ways, and I don't know which way I want it to go.
It's
I
definitely
know.
horny.
I know exactly which way I want it to go.
Who wants to voice the baby and who wants to voice the demon, I guess?
I actually want to voice both of these because I love these guys.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, rock on.
Sorry kids, we gotta cut off the line here. The theater's at capacity. Who's voice?
Yeah, oh, you didn't hear my thing?
No,
you didn't hear
Discord cut you off.
Oh, no. I just yelled, no!
Yeah.
My patience is at capacity. Let us in, or when I'm done with you, you'll be eating through a tube.
It's okay, Omen. There are other events we can go to, like...
Sorry, but no.
Nope, sorry, I can't be positive about this. I'm going back to the hotel to cry fully crotched in clothes.
How did you get crushed?
I don't know.
Sometimes words are hard.
I'm going back to the shower to cry fully clothed. Oh my god, I fucked it up again. Ah!
It's fine, it's red, technically.
It's good. No, nobody is leaving. We are not just gonna take this lying down.
Nico climbs up the statue of the Dragon Heat character until they reach a suitable height to deliver a rousing speech.
Hello, man. Hear me roar. We will not be denied our right to see the film of the decade. Did we not come to this con to conquer? To feast upon fun and fandom? To demand the respect we fucking deserve? I say we raid this showcase and lay claim to the seat of refreshment that our ancestor fought and died for. Who's with me?
God, my brain keeps getting so thrown out of it when I get Blitz to speak up.
Finally, something violent is happening. I'm in.
I'm in too, but how are we gonna get past the guards? They probably have tasers or something, and we're just a line of people with foam swords. Omen does not have a foam sword. That is not a foam sword.
Do you not
She
have
is missing an
goddess-like
arm.
powers? Can you not simply use those to force our way in?
I could, but like, I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and I slept with my neck weird. It's just like not a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Fine. Maybe Tuna can make himself useful by coming up with a way to get in.
Alright, there was some tactics to dissuade guard by stabbing them in the stomach.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great distraction.
Convince the guard by telling them that if they let you out invade the panel, you'll help them invade one of the king of their choice.
Yeah, what are you gonna go with?
I guess that's boldness, and I guess that's smart.
Who knows?
Which one speaks to you?
I could
Yeah.
go with the stabbing and everything, but I'll try to do something more.
Which one
I gotta
speaks to
say,
your hearts?
One flaw I see with the stabbing plan is it looks like that demon guard's mouth is his stomach.
Yeah, but I mean, he still has stabbable flesh.
Look at me. I almost died by a bed. Do you think I'm scared of a mouth? The answer is yes.
What is that a bribe? Disperse all apprehend you and take you to con jail. Wait, partner. Let's think this through. I've always wanted to invade France. Everyone always told me it was a stupid idea, and I get it. One person can't invade France alone. But with the help of, let me count, 37 people who want to watch a movie, well, not so stupid anymore, is it?
Heed my advice. Abandon this dream. Invading France is not all it's cracked up to be.
Well, I may have been banned from entering France ever again, so invading is my only option left if I ever want to see the Louvre.
Why did you get banned from entering France?
Why does anyone get banned from everything? What's important right now is that we might have the numbers to pull this thing off. Partner, I'll do this with you. You had my back when I accidentally shot a civilian multiple times, so I'll have your back now.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Let's invade France with the help of these young nerds.
Can I say something moderately political? I'm asking if you guys are all comfortable with that.
Sure.
Tuna, are you
Oh, I
comfortable?
didn't get to read that.
Oh, I clicked off my thing to look at something. It just skipped. No, I hate this.
Well, what were you gonna do? What were you gonna say, Apple?
I was gonna say, oh, cool, so they're just like, you know, the cops in this game are just like the cops IRL. Got it.
Yeah. Great idea, big bombs. See you in Europe.
Hashtag ACAB, motherfuckers.
The guards hop on a flight to France, and you all raid the pre-premiere, meaning you sit politely on the floor and watch the movie. Surely it'll be a while before you have to explain yourself to these cops. Hopefully. You gain +2 charm and Ludus -2 boldness.
Alright.
That was the charming route.
Shocking.
Here we go!
Ooh, I kind of want to do this character's voice, but I have been doing a lot of them lately.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to do it?
If you really want to do it, I don't mind if you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely.
So,
See.
yeah, we now have to choose dolls. That can
Okay.
fuck our stats.
Doll Daniel does nothing. The figures do literally nothing. The choice for those who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head, a classic. So this is just if you want to say no to all this noise.
Yeah.
stats, but now they're people. It's based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Farm. They are said to have slight stat increases on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Art Office includes a first selection of the 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have the non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Oh, so you like buff bugs? It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of the Underground Insect League that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on precise places or those who want to locations to get spicier. Ooh. Brings figurine the most popular neighbors of the cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed, mainly profound impact on yourself or the ones you're trying to romance.
Yeah.
And Major Arcana No Mercy. They're some of the best characters in the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason.
That's just unlocking stuff in the art gallery.
Oh, I am so torn. These all sound so funny. I don't know what any of them do.
Okay, so first one, I can tell you what each one does. First one will give you a minor stat increase or decrease depending on what you pull. Zodiac Thirst will give you a slightly larger one. Either an increase or a decrease depending on what you pull. Buff Bugs will give you a huge boost or a huge decrease depending on what you pull. Landmarks Love, it will change the effects of every area. It could be that, like, instead of receiving 2 points, we receive 4, or we could receive 1. It depends on what you pull. The Little Wizards, that can affect either you or someone or one of the romanceables. And the last one is just unlocking art and like different things in the gallery. And Doll Daniel does nothing, just does nothing, if you don't want to make a choice.
You know what? Look at that boldness and tell me I'm not gonna take the bold option. Let's go!
Okay, go
Buff
ahead.
bugs, buff bugs, buff bugs.
All right.
Buff bugs!
Yeah.
Battle Beetle.
Every turn, your own stats will keep swapping position until you choose a location.
Oh my god!
Ready for some crazy shit, Zag.
Anyways, don't be shy. Pick a box before the cease and desist gets here.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know that they were gonna be taught. Oh, you guys can pick the same.
Yeah, and when we pick one, you can either choose it for yourself or give it to someone else. I'm gonna take it for myself, see what I get.
Yeah.
Aries, proud designer. Drain your own biggest stat and average all your other stats. Okay, so boldness is drained. And it averages all my other stats.
That was not averaging. You just got a boost in all of them.
Yep.
I think it just, like, maybe gives the average of each. I don't know. I think I want Landmarks in Love.
Okay.
I want locations to get a little spicy.
You're gonna give it to yourself or you're gonna give it to someone else?
I'm gonna give it to myself. Classy Coliseum.
Is now married to fortune. Upon entering, the amount of stats players receive will be decided by a die roll.
Have fun, y'all! I love that, honestly.
Yeah, that's great.
Alright, one more person's now gotta choose.
Welcome to the mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the pain.
We all do something different. Let's be
You don't have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't have to, we were just choosing to.
Yeah.
I know. I'm doing it too. This one was the one interesting me anyway.
Wait, one. I love him.
Gives your character a new job, changing their visual appearance?
What?
What?
What I'm gonna look like now.
Oh yeah.
That's a good question.
Good choice.
Yeah?
Only a true connoisseur would pick my best item at random.
Motherfucker runs a gotcha shop.
Like to talk.
Alright, comic time. I think now it's time for Tuna. Oh! Fuck!
You look
beautiful.
beautiful. You look gorgeous, honestly.
It's Tuna the drugged out Tanuki. I love it.
Oh boy, I feel good.
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. By the way, who's this drugged homeless person? Time to brainstorm.
I mean, we were all in the shop at the same
I'm
time, so we
obsessed.
watched it happen.
I'm obsessed.
I saw that person who was here before me, and I told her to go away, and this is now my chair.
Yeah.
I will new stranger, what do you want to do?
Helical flag is slide on the first day. They like street smart. They don't even have a single cow, reducing the chance of having tasty chunky milk whenever you want. They happen to live in the sewer, which will affect their personal hygiene. Their plain cooking skills are a lie. They're being controlled by the rat runner. Yes.
Ratatouille.
Yes.
Oh, hey, thank you for lowering my fun to 0.
You want to fuck a lot of people first. Accurate.
Why are you finished? Yep.
Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? You want to fuck a lot of people first? An ancient curse. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. That's also accurate. Someone under my bed told me not to, finish a project. I would wait, just to not make them sad. And Big Oil is pressuring you not to. I want to fuck people. I know what I'm about.
Let's set this con on fire.
Why I'm still
Alright, let's try to...
Oh dear God!
good
Watching your fucking stats jump around. Holy shit!
Hey, let's go like my... Wait, did I keep them exactly how they were?
I think you.
I think I swapped my I swapped my fun and my smites and chime around.
You're
Having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world.
I will fully say the only thing I was trying to do is I was trying to keep my boldness at 25. I was not caring about the rest of them at all.
Okay.
Valid.
Having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world by tweeting, "Have a great time at the con. Good one." Unfortunately, that isn't enough bait for an online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck." Whatever happened to online etiquette? You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, "Sorry, my mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck." You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You gain +2 boldness for not backing down from an online fight. Later, you're assisting Omen and Doug while they staff the con info point. You like to pretend to be helpful when you're really just flirting with your friends.
I love her and her cute little
I
braces.
assume
She's
this is
so
a random
cute.
person.
Yeah, it's another rando.
I do like this character's face, and hope she gets a full-on design at some point.
I guess I can do this one. Thank you for the snack, Brian. Hi. I was wondering if there's a cosplay repair area somewhere.
I'm not aware of one, but if it makes you feel better, I think your cosplay looks great as it is. Very post-apocalyptic.
Okay, I guess post-apocalyptic Miku can be my king. Thanks.
Excuse me, which room is the ranking every anime butt round table being held in?
I would also like to know.
Yeah, for scientific purposes.
Yeah, just, you know, I'm doing research.
Yeah.
I do not know, but if you go to the merch hall, you will find plenty of anime figurines with butts to ogle.
Good point. See ya.
Greetings. This is the info point, correct? I'm in dire need of information.
I guess I'll do the next one if there's a fourth.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Thank goodness. My village has been afflicted with a terrible curse. We ate the fruit of the forbidden tree, and now sickness and despair scourge us all. What can we do?
Also, can you get me photos of Spider-Man?
I wasn't intending it to be J. Jonah and Jameson X, but you know what? Now that it's pointed out.
But I can tell you when the Pokemon's tournament is happening, or how to get to the main stage.
Please, I beg of you. I've been wandering for weeks, looking for someone with wisdom to spare. I can't return home empty-handed. This all sounds like a tall, refreshing glass of not my problem. Be gone from me.
We need to answer any question people may have.
Yep, congrats. That's the conflict. Propose a way for this old man to break the village curse. Just kill everyone in your village. Problem solved.
These predicaments are usually solved by a hard, ethical choice. It's likely that the only way to lift the curse is to sacrifice your own daughter.
I wasn't wrong.
Just double checking, have you stopped eating the fruit?
I feel like...
Just checking! Maybe!
I feel like they would.
I feel like this. If I do this, he might admit that the village has not stopped.
Yeah, I feel like he will. And
There's a big chance.
I'm disappointed.
You know what? I'm gonna do this one.
No.
I was like,
Why would we stop eating it?
Because it sounds like the people in your village get sick after they eat the fruit.
Yes, they do. Because of the curse.
Or maybe the fruit just isn't edible?
No, it's edible. We eat it, like, all the time.
That doesn't mean you should. It could be poisonous.
No, that can't be true. Too delicious.
relatable.
This is gonna be a D&D subplot. Death letting you know now.
Yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ. Am I gonna have to punch another tree?
There's a big yes.
Some
God
fruits
dang.
can be tasty and poisonous.
Wait, really? Fucking treacherous fruit. What a clever ruse.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell the villagers to stop eating the fruit. But what about the curse?
I'm really starting to think there isn't a curse. Look, the same thing happens to me when I got super sick from eating yogurt. But there was no curse, just expired yogurt. It happens.
Nice job.
What my friend here is trying to say is, stop eating poison, dumbass.
Yeah.
Ah, you're so wise. Our village will forever be in debt to you, O blessed oracles. Farewell.
Good thinking.
Gosh, Zag, you are wise. If only I had your advice when I was eating expired yogurt for oh god, Doug.
Doug, sweetheart.
There has been a PSA to not
No,
eat
my
frozen or
boldness.
spoiled food in case you needed to be reminded. You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 boldness.
No!
My precious boldness.
Now
stat.
it's just 25 and not 27.
I'm so high, okay. You want to go on a date? I'm pretty sure you can.
I keep looking
I sound
back.
like some people with -1 boldness.
I keep looking back at fucking Tuna's avatar, and it's just killing me.
Yeah.
My hat's is beautiful. I like that leaf.
As a druid,
So-
I'm really a big fan of Druid 2 being proposed here. I think we should consider that one.
Yeah. What about the guy with gun, though? How are we feeling about that?
I am also curious about Beige Mage.
Some people might like call it.
Guy with a gun, rogue. Was this really a class? Can't remember.
Yeah. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve.
Okay, can we consider horse with knife shoes as a D&D class, please?
I'm wondering what the fuck a Steve is.
It's
My name is Steve.
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve's natural overpowered abilities, gaining you +2. Okay, so apparently Steve is just God.
Okay, so here's what I'm picturing. All right, we got a mix of Steve from Minecraft and Steve from Blue's Clues to create the ultimate man.
That is the superior of Steve.
Later, you attend a panel being hosted by the creators of a recently popular fanfic called Liam Prom.
Con volunteer.
Thank you all for coming. I'm your moderator, Doug. I'm honored to introduce the creators of Liam Prom. They're also friends of mine. Can you believe it?
I'm Zoe, the author of Liam Vine. Next to me is the inspiration behind K-pop star Liam, cartographer Liam, buff Liam, and countless other Liams.
Thank you for having me. Just in case anybody was wondering, my name is Liam.
Oh boy, look, it's me, Liam. My dick is so much bigger than everyone else's.
What the fuck did Liam do to you, Death? Like, straight up. You have such a hate boner for him, and I've never gotten
how
it.
snobby he is. Like, he's such a douche.
Yes, he is.
And yet we have characters that are literally genocidal,
Yeah.
who
but
want
they're
to
not
stab
douchebags.
things constantly.
They're not douchebags about it, though.
I would argue that, the person threatening to stab you, if you don't let them into a movie, is more of a douchebag than the person who's just a little bit of a cunt about it.
He's and the thing that gets me the most is they keep talking about this lovable dork aspect, but we never fucking see it. He's just a cunt
I will agree
24/7.
there. We do not see a lovable nerd in this guy a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah,
From what
he's
I've
just a cunt
seen in
24/7.
If you go down
From what
his
I've seen of
routes, yes, you
Monster
do.
From what I've seen of Monster Farm 1 and this game, not much has been seen.
Yeah. I have gone down his routes, Apple. He's just a cunt 24/7.
He's the best one for it.
So let's get right into it. As the original Liam, how does it feel to be the subject of such a sprawling saga?
Well, I always had the nagging suspicion that I'd be someone's muse someday.
I bet you didn't think you'd be portrayed as a sexy panini fest.
No, I can't say I expect that. But in a way, I feel like being portrayed by a multitude of characters give a better insight into my multifaceted personality.
World full of Liam.
Sure, and it gives me a chance to answer the eternal question: would a centaur Liam also wear a man bun?
Who among us hasn't wondered that? Fiddle
Definitely
continues.
not that.
Nope, don't give a shit. I'll read Zoe's fan fiction because I support my girl, but like, fuck this guy. The panel continues, and you learn more about fictional Liam tropes than you ever thought it was possible to know. While Zoe is discussing Buff Liam's diet and workout plan, you hear Doug whisper in your ear. Dad, I'm about to open up the floor to the audience questions, and I really want this panel to go well for Liam and Zoe. Could you go first and ask something insightful? Everyone always waits for someone else to ask a question, and the initial silence is super awkward. Crap! He blew your usual strategy at panels. Come up with a good question for Liam and Zoe. Most of the action in Liam Academy, but have you thought about how a universe of Liams would affect the economy and politics of this world? Of all the friends you could have written a written speculative fanfiction about why... Yep, that's my answer.
What the hell, Dad? Do you think I'm not good enough for the subject of speculative fan fiction?
No, I don't. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Zoe, how many unworthy plebeians did you have to wade through before you arrived at the perfect protagonist, Liam?
Damn!
Yeah, okay, we have to save his ego.
That's more like it.
Good question, Beth. I knew everyone would automatically love a world full of nice, likable Scots, or traditional uber-hot Danians.
A world full of Scots sounds wonderful.
Yeah, a world full of Scots sounds just pure and good.
Yeah, world peace would be achieved if we were all Scot.
Yeah.
Because we'd all be too dumb to take any fight seriously. But a world full of Liams? That's a whole nother story.
Hey!
But Liam's a challenge. He may not be everyone's first choice, but I knew he'd become quite the acquired taste if I could do him justice.
Oh, okay, so he's like, chugging fucking garlic water. You learn to love it after a while.
And I think, or at least I hope, that I did a good job.
You did, Zoe. Good girl.
I will say, despite the offensive nature of this question, that Zoe is not incorrect. It's been nice working on this project with her. It's forced me to examine myself and my behavior in a new light.
So, are you going to be less of a douchebag?
It also allowed me to reimagine myself as an 18th century cartographer, which is somehow even more arousing than the experience of actually being one. So that's nice.
I have to admit, when I first met Liam, I was kind of intimidated by his grumpy demeanor and no-nonsense suspenders. But Zoe's many, many portrayals of him in Liam Prom really helped me understand him. I'm glad I can call Liam Prom a must-read and Liam a friend.
Hi, thank you, Doug. The pleasure of being your friend is all mine. And for the record, I've definitely gotten up to some nonsense in my suspender.
Ooh, spicy. You gave +2 boldness for a confident question, though you lose -2 smarts.
Good job.
Hey,
You're not in the
your
negative
boldness
anymore.
your boldness is out of the negative.
Nice.
Woo!
Like in my
No
chat
more
said.
negative boldness.
Yeah, they said, douchebag is a level 1 ability of the Dingus Dinkus class.
I am gonna go to the merch hall, baby.
Dragon Heat.
I would buy that.
This feels very fitting for Apple, actually.
Yeah.
It does feel very fitting.
You buy a cool T-shirt which features the entire
I know what I
JoJo
like.
family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you.
What's the minimum size that shirt would need to be?
You get back to the stand and return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds. Unacceptable.
What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it, it forces the limbs of your flexibility, but you gain +2 charm for striking such a pose.
Afterwards, you, Nico, April, and Zoe are head over to your super kawaii shifts at a pop-up maid cafe. Oh shit, we get maid Nico.
Oh my god, they're so cute!
Oh my god!
I'm
Holy
gonna try to
fuck!
make it more feminine in there. No, Omen, just walk in.
So this is the maid cafe. I thought it would be cleaner.
Welcome home, princess. Or would you ever be preferred to call master?
Gender is a prison from which I have escaped. I would most like you to
yeah.
address me as your overlord.
Follow me, my overlord. I'll show you to your seat.
Way, everything's going pretty smoothly for once. Oh, wait,
no.
no. Looks like Omen's gotten drunk on power.
Nice job, idiots.
You call that a Sugoi happy morning dance? I'm not happy at all. Do it better this time.
Yes, my overlord. From the top, girls.
Here's your Omerush, my overlord. Let's say the magic words together. Moi moi kyun. Was that spell supposed to make this dry, unseasoned omelet appetizing? Because it did not work. Bring me a medium rare prime rib steak and a chalice of orc's blood to drink.
I don't think so.
We don't serve that here. What you serve right now is me. Bring me a steak, or I shall order someone to bring your corpse home to your mother.
Hey, I can't help but notice that Omen's being a bit much.
They're being the fucking worst! I'd kill them if I thought I could get the bloodstains out of this apron! Kawaii? Ah, sorry, I accidentally was doing something and mashed through shit. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
That'd be for the best if Omen ever wants to redeem themselves. And besides, they totally deserve some payback. How can you end their reign of terror?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I did the same thing earlier.
Maids have been subservient for too long. Call the maids to arms. Unite the hearts of your comrades and start the long overdue maid revolution. Maid problems call for maid solutions. Tell Omen that if you keep being a problem, they'll be having lunch in the cafe's Iron Maiden.
I feel like the bottom one might trigger PTSD.
Yeah, I feel like yes.
Based on what we know of Omen's story.
Yeah.
Revolution! Revolution!
Viva la revolution! You three gather the rest of the maids in the kitchen.
Do you hear the people sing?
Comrade, we can't endure the horrible treatment from the master and the princess any longer.
It's time to show those fuckers who's boss. Behead them all. Garnish the armaments with their blood. Show no mercy.
Now let's get out there and make this the most moi cute revolution ever.
Oh my god. All the maids are on board for a revolution. Lots of them have knives and rifles already tucked in their garters. This is supposed to have been a long time coming.
What the? Why are the maids killing the patrons instead of bringing me my steak? I thought the entertainment came after the meal.
Down at the master. Give this one the guillotine.
We don't have a... Oh, never mind. Where we get a guillotine.
Never doubt what a determined maid can fit in her purse, Nico. Do not behead me. I'm very attached to my head. I thought we were friends.
Friends don't make friends to do the Sugoi happy morning dance over and over. That routine is very hard on the knee. I don't even have any.
Fine. I'll be nicer from now on. Now let me out of the guillotine.
You sure about that?
Are you really gonna be nice? Or are you just saying so because we're threatening to kill you?
I can be both. Just let me out.
Victory! You, Zoe, Nico, April, and the other mage cheer to celebrate executing a glorious revolution and several shitty patrons.
I mislike interrupting the nice moment, but I'm still waiting on my food. Don't push it.
You gain +2 charm for inciting a revolution, but lose -2 boldness for sparing Omen. They may be your friend, but let's be real, they totally deserve that beheading.
Not a bot from Hattle's side.
Yeah, I'm working on banning them right now. Working on banning them as we speak.
Ah, I think I can't go into 2 buildings. I wonder where I should go. Do I get more credibility or should maybe... I think there's a lot of people I can see in here.
You can go to the community zone and do the dice roll. Who knows? You might get something good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there. I like to see more people.
I'm just gonna mention, I did notice my, the vandalize effect is staying on me. I am not gonna get rid of that. I am going to submit to keeping my boldness where it is.
No, see, once you get the figures, those stay with you the whole game.
Yes, I'm stuck on it.
Yeah. In the middle,
I win this game.
in the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a booth. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly. This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down, you have to admit, you got +2 fun.
That was fun. I robbed them.
Yep. Later, you meet up with your friends to play Grunkle Ball, a fictional sport from the beloved Trails of Lord Grunkle books.
Oh my god, we're getting so much Sully.
Oh my god, I'm gonna talk a lot. Are we ready? Do everyone know how to play? Yep. You just need to make 2 ground dunk to win, right? Yes, but first you have to score 16 Grunkle points to qualify for the ground dunk.
What?
You can also make a Gronk dunk if something narratively significant happens to you.
Were you gonna ask what counts as narratively significant? 2 corporate shills barge into the room.
Oh.
Hello! We're representatives from the publishing house that owns the Trials of Lord Grunkle IP.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
You'll have to pay us copyright fees if you want to play Grunkle Ball. We accept checks, money orders, and teeth.
What?
But that's stupid. Even you own Trials of Lord Grunkle. You don't own the concept of throwing a ball through a hoop.
What's that? Did you say Trials of Lord Grunkle? We own that title. So you can pay us
All is to say it.
That's not how copyright works.
Also, I see that you're wearing pants. Lord Grunkle also wears pants. That'll be $10.
This is a level of capitalism that you're not ready to deal with.
You better outsmart these suits so everyone can play Grunkle Ball and wear pants for free. I mean, we can do without that one part.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah,
Do
actually,
we really need to wear pants?
actually, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Nico. Nico is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nico's living the best life.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I don't think those are. That's just part of his body.
Yeah. No, that's what
He
Tuna's
doesn't
saying.
have any pants.
He's
He doesn't have
holding
pants.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Alright,
I do.
Attention Academy, make a case that you should be paying them with view, give them some view, or challenge them for your right to infringe copyright with a basketball match, the official way in which most dispute gets solved. I mean,
Monopoly, if it had microtransactions, don't give EA ideas.
Yeah, I think Ubisoft owns the rights to make Monopoly games right now.
Okay.
But there's still a company that would.
Okay, let's play ball.
Game on. You all meet the corporate shills at the nearest basketball court. Only then does it occur to you that your friends are huge nerds and therefore terrible at sports. At least the corporate shills are probably bad too.
Oh, sorry, did we forget to mention that we'd be hiring out our basketball team?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they did. Doors blow up and walks a team of 12 roided out meatheads who are selectively bred to excel at basketball.
That's the power of friendship.
okay, guys. I've seen sport anime. We will win because we're the underdog, and we have the power of friendship on our side.
Beautiful.
Wrong. You get your asses kicked. The corporate shills win the match.
We'll take the copyright fees now. You also need to pay our basketball court cost.
Not so fast. You two owe me copyright fees now.
Oh my god, the twist. Excuse me? Who are you?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm the CEO that owns the fantasy novel that first invented basketball.
Sorry, what?
I'm sure you can imagine how powerful my franchise is, since it invented fucking basketball. So cough up the cash. Daddy needs a new yacht.
Dragon Mom Antics, I was thinking the same thing. It's just the Monstars from Space Jam.
Yeah. Yeah, except without shitty acting in it.
Yeah.
You and your friends managed to sneak off before anyone remembers that you all owe someone money too. You did it, somehow.
Go Tuna. Let's carry him on our shoulders like the sports hero he is.
Friends try to carry you, but being scrawny nerds, they mostly just drop you on your ass. It's the thought that counts. Take +2 fun and -2 charm.
I'm trying to date the mermaid princess, and I keep getting minus charm. I love it.
Congratulations, you are now as charming as a porcupine on your gallbladder.
Hey, that's more than the last time.
Alright, hold on. I gotta watch my stats here. Make sure I don't lose my boldness. Ah, shit. Oh, I can get it back.
You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After you buy a couple prints from an artist, you get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You get +2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you now have. If only you had something to carry them all in. You're still reeling from the horrors that you saw in that homemade taxidermy booth, so you're a little slow on the uptake.
Oh, Chaos Era, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you as well, Chaos Era. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Find a nice comfy spot on the
thanks,
tune.
Chaos, for following, folks.
Grab a blanket in the corner and watch the chaos.
Yeah, watching the chaos is always
So
fun.
you're a little slow on the uptake when your other friend stops dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is that pure lust polyresin 1/4 figurine of Lady Demetresu mint in the box? I mean, probably not. That figure has been jerked off on at least once.
Man.
Were any of those words supposed to mean something to me?
They only made 50 of these beauties. I've never even seen one in person. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, by the way, I do want to say one thing about Liam, though. I do like the idea that this whole time he's here because he's Omen's parole officer. Because from what we've seen, he's the only one trying to help her get weed.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Hi, Chaos. I hope
Zoe's
you're doing
supposed
good.
to be a part of the program and helping him too, but she's just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck this, dog. You can't make the pursuits of a lifetime if you don't keep your eyes on the prize.
There's no chance in heck I can afford that figure. I need to take out like 2 loans on my moped. It's okay. It's enough just to stand here admiring it, pretending for a few sweet seconds that it's mine.
I've purchased the big-breasted object of your desire. Grovel for my mercy.
Almond would. Almond, you should have. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Owen, it was incredible nice of you to buy Dog that figurine. As your Redemption High program sponsor, I'm proud to take some credit for your growth.
Jesus.
What are you two talking about? I bought this treacherous totem for me. I don't yet know how it works, but it's a mirror aura caused your brains to become mush. And now that power belongs to me. Count your days, fuckers!
I take no responsibility for this.
Never mind, I take no responsibility for this.
Almond may be an idiot, but they're a hot, rich idiot that you like. And they just bought something that another hot, broke idiot you like really wants. If you play your cards right, you're sure you can work something out that makes everyone happy.
Strike a deal with Omen. Doug gets the figurine and she can have some other plaything in exchange, like your soul or whatever. Explain that the figurine is powerfully cursed. Whoever owns it risks developing an intense attachment for a fictional hottie it represents.
Oh.
I mean, come on. Would any of you blame me for picking this option?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Zag, don't.
Hush, Liam. Adults are talking. Good boy. Now, Zag, show me the goods.
Fine. You recite an ancient enchant that turns your astral self inside out and exposes your soul. Zag, you don't need to forfeit your immortal soul in exchange for a figurine just because I like it. But then again, this is pure lust, Polynesian Lady Demetress. Who am I to tell you what to do?
Well, you don't need to, because there's no deal. You are too eager to get rid of your soul. There must be something wrong with it.
What? That's silly. What could be wrong with my soul?
Many things. For one, you could have soul bonded with somebody without protection and contracted soul crabs.
Oh?
Or perhaps you sat in a weird smell for too long and allowed the stink to soak into the fabric of your soul. I don't want my soul prison to smell bad. Offer denied, I keep the totem.
Are you really turning down my soul for a horny piece of backstick? I've got a demon offering me a year of piano lessons for this thing.
Oh, fine, I'll take your soul. I guess worst case scenario, I can later trade it for those piano lessons. Suspect I have to relearn anyway. You know, since now I have half the hands I had when I first learned.
Yeah.
Epic.
Zag, I owe you big time. Now not my soul, please, but maybe I give you my moped? You're just happy to help, and that you finally managed to get rid of your soul. Soul crabs are the worst. You gain +2 charm and lose -2 smarts.
Stand nearby.
Decided to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly. Some random people ask you to take a pic for them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here, have +2 boldness. Later, you walk through the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam, but it's quite busy at this time. You're fighting just to say, yeah, like, okay, my boldness right now
The boldest thing I can think of is instead of eating my fries with ketchup, I'm using mustard.
Come on, gang. We can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety.
Ridiculous.
It's not really necessary. If we get separated, we can just text each other and meet back up somewhere.
Oh, Liam, you're a naive little newbie. Just trust me. You don't want to get separated at a con.
You all hold hands, which is great, because that's second base for you. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so we've adjusted your bases to reflect more realistic goals. Unfortunately, your hands are sweaty. Before you realize it, April slips from your grasp.
Help!
What?
I did it. It was just very high pitched.
Yeah.
I thought I told everyone to stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current.
It's fine, Zoe. Look, she's just a few feet ahead. We'll rejoin her at the end of the room.
No, this is bad. That current's gonna take her straight into the con chasm.
Right to there. What?
The con chasm. You know, the bottomless chasm cutting through the middle of the lobby. You really are a con newbie, huh?
Why is there a bottomless house in the middle of the lobby?
Who knows? Maybe someone just thought it'd be funny to have a bottomless chasm at the con, and now everyone does it on principle. Understandable.
You better save April if you ever want any of your friends to take you to third base. Prolonged eye contact. Do something. Form a guitar solo so awesome that you gain the right to crowd surf. This way you can pull April out of the crowd. It's too late for her. Just befriend a random guy and make them the new April. It's what old April would have wanted, probably. I'll go with the guitar solo.
Need to be a buzzkill here.
Since when do you hate being a buzzkill? I thought that was like a core part of your identity.
Thank you, Zoe.
But that might require a guitar, which you don't have right now.
That's true, but then a mysterious stranger appears and hands you an electric guitar. You can do it, Death, they say with a wink. I believe in you.
What the fuck?
No time to be confused. You shred that guitar to fucking pieces with the most epic solo ever. People turn to you, realizing how cool you are. You've earned this. The right to crowd surf. The crowd lifts you up by technically clenching your butt. You give them the signal to where to lead you. You reach April and take her in your arms.
Don't ever lose your grip on me again. I'm too pretty to die in a place like this. I mean, Death, my hero.
You two crowd surf back to your other friends.
Okay, I admit that was pretty cool, but you should give me the guitar back, Dad.
You turn your back to the stranger, but no one is there.
Whoa, maybe it was a ghost.
It's a monster realm, Zoe. There are dozens of ghosts here, and I'm pretty sure that the guitar owner was an RP.
We are in a super crowded place. It's only normal they disappear into the crowd.
True. Maybe we should leave the guitar at the Lost and Found.
You decide to do the sensible thing, pawn the guitar for money to buy churros from everyone. Yum, you gain +2 creativity and lose -2 charm.
All right. Where do I want to go? Is the question.
Well, you have the option of the community zone, the main stage, or the hotel doors.
Let's go to the community zone, mostly because no one's done the dice yet, and that's fun.
I almost feel like I should go for the dice because of my random thing.
But I did the dice first, though.
Have some
did you?
time to spare, so you decide to enter a Splash Kaboom speedrun competition. As you sit down and get ready to crush your rivals, you hear an announcement. The competition's over. Shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. You sign up for the slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had +2 fun on sitting.
Just 2? God damn it.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, so far no one's rolled over a 2 when they come to us.
Yeah. Give me like, I don't know, even a 3 would feel slightly more exciting.
Oh my god, is it the business ladies again? I was not expecting them to become such a key part of this story.
You played a board game with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're suddenly cornered by 2 sharp-dressed women with clipboards.
Is this my break time?
Oh, it is, Jesus.
Hello, ladies and lady adjacents. Would you mind participating in a quick focus group? We'll give you few free trips.
I just noticed this is just me and you, Babel.
Yeah.
We were kind of in the middle of something.
Wait, Zoe. I'm a lady adjacent who likes free trips. Proceed.
Great. So as gamer girls, tell us, what would be your ideal gaming chair?
Oh, something kawaii and pink for sure. I like things that remind me of myself. I like you, April, but respectfully, your aesthetic can go suck eggs. I think the ideal chair would be smelted from the bloodied armor of fallen warriors, and also have good back support.
Yeah.
Nah, I want a chair that's practical above all. Oh, wait, what about a Garfield-themed chair? Can I change my answer to a Garfield-themed chair?
Those are all completely different chair designs.
Our company is trying to design a gaming chair that appeals to women. Can't you three agree on what women like?
Let me play my tiny violin.
Here's a thought. Maybe our gaming chair preferences aren't informed by our gender. Gaming chairs not being defined by gender? That's intriguing. But we still need to arbitrarily divide our consumers to where it is in our offer. You have any ideas? Come on, you gotta earn those chips.
You're not enthused about helping a big corporation, but there's free chips on the line, so invent a binary.
People who think how to sit in chairs says a lot about your personality, and normal people. People who trust chairs, and people who fear that any chair is secretly a wizard in disguise who wants to touch their butts. That one.
Indeed.
Good point. Wizards often shapeshift into chairs to catch you by surprise and murder you. Or touch your bottom.
Depends on if it's a murdery wizard or a pervy wizard. That's why I always sit perched like an owl on a branch, so that my butt never touches the chair directly.
What are you talking about? Chairs are just chairs. This is Apple's typical nonsense.
Oh, April, you sweet summer child. I've been alive for eons. I've seen it all, and trust me, wizards shapeshift into chairs a lot. It's like the third best hiding spot to murder you. First best if they want to touch your butt.
I don't think so.
I feel like you're all trolling me. We are not. In fact, I've been double checking for the last 5 minutes and...
Well, Omen stabs Zoe's chair. It shapeshifts into a wizard who screams, "Curse you!" and runs off.
See? And because I was perching like an owl, he never got to touch my butt. I win.
I can never trust chairs again.
Well, at least April is now wiser and more paranoid, all thanks to you. Also, you gave those corporate shills some good insights. They decided to sell gaming chairs with a "not a wizard" seal of quality. You gain +2 smarts for your knowledge of shapeshifting and for outsmarting wizards, but lose -2 charm.
My friend.
God, just your icon.
She said, "Can't believe you'd stab me like that." She was a wizard all along.
Damn.
No!
Why were you shapeshifting as a chair then?
Yeah, why were you trying to touch our butts, huh?
Yeah, why are you trying to touch our butts and or murder us?
Yeah.
You will not stop with those words. She will continue to touch butt. Let's see.
Chronic butt touching. It's truly a great plague of our time.
Let's go into the alto. I look perfect to go into the alto.
Decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order made-up cocktails like a twisted torso, hug on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner.
I'd want to try all of those.
What do you know? They do have those cocktails.
I'd be down to try them.
You prove your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names.
No, I said
that PJs look adorable.
They're all so cute.
Yeah.
I love that Nico looks the same.
I mean, I'd imagine he'd sleep all natural.
Yeah, he just crunches down into the chest.
Pretty sure that's all you do.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I said to the paperboy, they arrested Oscar Wilde for that. That's literally the only thing I plan on doing this weekend.
Yikes.
Sorry,
Sounds
friends,
like
be
the
right back.
Sounds like the 1890s would not have been a great time to enter my slut era.
Be back, folks.
Ah, what a lovely day to relax with your friends at the hotel. If only the quesadilla you ate earlier wasn't putting up such a fight. Which is a polite way of saying you have to take a massive shit. You go to the bathroom, but now you face the greatest problem of traveling with... You don't want them to hear the plop.
The plop.
You know the plop, the super clear sound that proves you're taking a dump. Decide to wait for the perfect time to let all hell... ideally, when your friends are being nosy enough to cover the sound.
I'm getting hungry. Anyone want popcorn so I can pop?
No, but I'll have some marshmallows you can eat. They're yummier and quieter anyway.
Fuck.
Anywho, wanna listen to music? The new Priscilla Boneri album came out last weekend. I heard it was a hit.
Actually, can I show you all the new genre I've been getting into? It's called Whispercore.
Fuck.
Oh shit! The season finale reincarnated as a supervisor of the definitely loud firecracker factory is on tonight. Let's watch it.
Wait, that show just got canceled, didn't it? Let's have a moment of silence to honor its memory.
Fuckity fuck. As usual, do you do something to cover the sound of your plop?
Out of the bathroom window instead. You're on the 5th floor, so according to the physics, the chance of your friend hearing the plop is far lower. you want them to think you're not pooping, therefore you should cover the noise by screaming, "I'm not pooping!"
Yeah, obviously.
I love this. I'm too goof. I love this. I'm doing this.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. The ultimate misdirection.
I'm not pooping! Good for you, Jared. Thanks for keeping us in the loop.
It's always good.
I'm not pooping!
Gotta let your friends know.
You are pooping, aren't you, Tuna? Aren't you listening? That's the one thing he said he was not doing.
Then what are you doing, Tuna?
Jack it off!
I will
it's a
stretch.
secret.
Thank you, native.
No, I have to know. The suspense killing me.
I bet he's baking us a surprise cake.
Oh god, I hope not.
The bathroom?
Yeah, God, I hope not in there, Jesus.
Of course, it's the least likely place to do it. No one would ever expect it.
Wow! Tuna is so clever.
And good at baking, I hope.
No. You're done pooping, which is good, but now you have to sneak out of the bathroom window and buy a cake. This isn't made any easier by the fact that you're on the 5th floor, but as the saying goes, you pooped in this bed, and now you have to lie in. No. Lose -2 smarts, but at least everyone thinks you're a great bathroom baker. You gain +2 charm.
Ideal, I guess.
Oh, everyone chooses the movie. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. I got
Princess Bride.
Oh. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Okay.
Been forever since I watched a movie. Yep. Let me think about this.
I just chose Sonic because I was thinking about the new Secret Lair that came out recently.
Just anything. The prompt is going to be insane.
Yeah, the problem is because I know all the movie in French, not in English.
Oh.
Just say the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say old one. Jackie Chan Condor.
Okay.
Alright.
Tuna, you need to advance it.
Yeah, it's your turn.
How weird it would be if the movie got an animated adaptation start debate. Okay.
I think. I think. I think mine would make a sick anime adaptation. I would watch a Princess Bride anime.
Yeah.
Imagine how weird it would be if they made because I said the live-action Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Imagine how weird it would be if they made that already a live-action version of a animated.
There's already a Sonic anime. It's called Sonic X.
No, but this is turning the live-action Sonic into its own anime.
I could see that too.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. I could see it happening. It would be...
Yeah, this...
It would be fucking crazy.
Would be. Yeah.
But I could see it happening.
Yeah. Could you see an anime for Birdemic 2?
Yes. That'd be very funny.
What reality, Zag?
9.
So it's a way for Zach saying that they want to win.
What were the other two? Because I think
mine was Princess Bride, which I don't think would be very weird. Princess Bride is very beloved.
There's probably anime like that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime inspired by that already.
Mine was
Honestly,
pretty much.
I was gonna say I think Tuna should be first because I don't even know what their movie is.
It's an old movie from Jackie Chan stuff.
Okay, yeah.
I think I know the movie is a kung fu action movie.
Yes, kung fu action movie. They made some cartoon about Jackie Chan stuff, but not anyway.
So it would be Tuna, me, Zag, then Apple.
Yeah.
Zag and Apple.
No, I'm gonna end up sitting alone.
I could be pretty bad and take out 2 of your girls.
Well,
Or
currently,
take this girl out.
well, who have you really been wanting to aim for here?
Yeah. Have you actually been getting points with anyone?
No one. I'm gonna go myself. I want to visit the museum.
Yeah, the only
Honestly,
really win.
I would respect the play if you took out our girls. I wouldn't be mad at you. I would respect
I
it.
actually have 0
Speak
with
for
anyone.
yourself. I'd be pissed. You steal best girl for me. I am coming for you.
I want to go to a museum by myself.
I'm glad my character is at a table that doesn't have anyone, because I've only been getting points with Omen this whole time.
I got point with no one. I think the only one that I could have got point pretty much left already.
Yeah.
Oh, did Miranda leave?
You gotta continue.
Yeah, you have to go through the text.
Oh, you're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting.
Oh God, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract paintings, some weirdly shaped sculptures, and a picture of a guy eating a cherry pie while crying. Clearly you're out of your depth. Then you remember you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything. It somehow feels liberating, and yet you end up enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious. You gain +2 charm.
No, not even discussion.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's a bit boring, but you know, I get it. We're no saints, so it makes sense to try and make up for all of our evil deeds. A bunch of us meet up, discuss stuff, and do exercises and all sorts of things Liam has prepared.
I'm glad you all are working on exerting meaningful changes on yourselves.
Totally, but sometimes it can be a bit of a chore.
I can imagine. Change takes effort, but I think it's worth it.
You betcha, because when we're redeemed enough, we can pass on to the second phase of the program, which is much more epic. The idea to become some sort of mercenary squad with the goal of helping the Coven. We'd be redirecting all the power that we harness for evil, now repurposed to save the world.
Okay, that does sound epic.
Right? For now, it's just Liam and I that will soon move on to into the second phase. The rest have to go to the meetings to prove they're reliable.
You're an advanced student.
Of course, I'm acing the Redemption Arc program. I was the most villainous of them all, and now I'm the most redeemed, top of the class. They look as grumpy as usual, but I think the Coven is excited to have one of the old ones on their side, even if my powers are severely thwarted.
Maybe that's what finally tips the balance in favor of mortal kind.
Gosh, I hope so. I also hope we get cool Coven-like uniforms. Imagine that.
Skin tight leather, yes.
Death, I just thought, if I become Coven adjacent, would that count as being a magical girl?
Yeah, maybe. For what it's worth, you're already a magical girl to me. Spend now following hours brainstorming magical girl catchphrases for Zoe. You feel safe, knowing she'll be protecting the world.
Fuck yeah, I'm starving.
Oh, my stats are not randomized for this section.
No, not for this section, just for when you're choosing the areas at the con.
I mean, I know we both probably have a sword collection hobbies.
Yeah. Hers is more knives.
Eating
But yeah,
hot
that's her
dogs.
hobby.
That isn't a hobby. I was almost in Zoe voice still.
A pastime, then. It surely is a way in which I adore passing my time.
You really like hot dogs?
I do, and one thing I do not like, doctors. They keep telling me I should not eat so many hot dogs. Morons.
Yeah.
Ugh, hot dogs. Hands down the best thing to happen to me after imprisonment.
But wait, are hot dogs a thing that has existed for more than 100 years? Pretty sure they were invented in the Frankfurt in the late, whatever number century that is.
15th, yeah.
Well, dang, why does my brain retain these things but not my old password?
Do not beat yourself up, Zag.
Honestly, I'm just saying relatable.
Your brain isn't your greatest asset. this is something we
What do
all
you
have
mean? Look how
accepted by
smart I
now.
am.
You
I'm
should
number
accept it
one
too.
in smartness. Okay. But then, how do you explain not knowing about hot dogs? They existed back then.
Excuse me for not knowing about this one food during the 25 years I had before getting imprisoned. This is the thing. The one thing we did not have back then was this internal net thing. So it was pretty plausible for people not to know about a certain thing if they didn't happen in your vicinity. For example, I did not know about the existence of karate either.
Huh. That makes sense.
It does. It does, but then again, your brain isn't your best asset, as we previously stated. Follows that it doesn't process common sense very well. It's a bit of a tragedy. You want to know another tragedy? That I've come to know about hot dogs when I have half the hands I used to have?
I could use one of mine to help you stuff hot dogs into your mouth.
Would you do that? Really? I would owe you a big one.
I mean, I'd be more than willing to do that. Don't mention it.
And I mean, if you
Sorry
use
for
both,
being mean to you, Zag. You might have a weak brain, but you make up for it with a strong heart. Thanks?
and think about it, if she used both
Aw,
arms,
thanks.
then you have 3 hot dog feeding hands.
Hey, listen, I may be dumb right now, but come tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, when I get randomized again, I may be the smartest person in this room.
Guess I could sit for a while.
Well, I can't go with my fucking girls, so,
Yeah, because unfortunately they were paired together.
So I'm just gonna sit on my lonesome.
You can call Scott.
Oh, and Vera's spicy.
Yeah, Vera is apparently spicy. I don't even want to call a friend. I'll call Scott.
Invite Scott to join you at the con. Sounds cool. Do people play sports there?
Kind of. They're actually fantasy sports, but
What do you mean? I like people in general. I believe you can make friends with almost anyone if you make the effort to get to know them.
Yeah, Scott.
Also, thanks for the stretch, the snack, okay? And blah, 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 to you, Vino.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's almost time to find a date, but it's almost time to publish your comic. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it.
What's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real, people deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. Gotta rethink this one. Or misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. Ooh.
Which one you gonna use?
I'm torn between Santa or the internet slang. You know what? Everyone does deserve some magic.
Underrated activity for a third date. Punching cherry tree until they blossom just for you and your date. Practicing the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quicksilver, the second volume, a truly thrilling page turner. To the contraception, you look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. you look at my face. We do need to get some kissing license.
Okay.
Last day.
Yeah.
Oh, let's be first. I do want to roll a dice.
You attend a workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would be good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric fuck ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +4 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle.
Hell yeah.
Now you find yourself with Zoe, Omen, and Nico attending a miniature painting workshop. Time to get your art on.
Look at this little owl guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. Who wants to voice him?
I'm too tired to do anymore.
Tuna, Papple? If not, I can, I guess.
Hello, everybody. I'm excited to create with you all today. Why don't we take turns showing off our unpainted minis first?
If we must, I brought this.
But that isn't a miniature. It's a figurine. This is a mini painting workshop.
I fail to see the distinction. Both are small statues, are they not?
I guess, but your figurine is already painted. Painting over the previous artist's work will destroy their art.
Counterpoint, I believe that it will improve it.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the fishnets I'm going to paint on this thing. Your loins will surely tremble.
But figurines are too big. You'll need to use more paint than the amount I'm allowing each of you to use for free.
I mean, I could just let Owen use some of my paint.
No, you can't share paint! Look, miss, if you can't follow the rules, I'm going to have to kick you out.
Try it. I have laid waste to better warriors than you, puny man. You shan't survive a battle against the undefeatable Omen.
But you are defeatable, right? Aren't you in prison for like a century because you were defeated? Or was that like a choice?
Not now, Nico.
Yeah, not now, Nico. I think it's safe to say that tensions are running high. You should de-escalate the situation before Omen gets kicked out of the workshop.
Let's see. Call the organizer's mother and see how she feel about their son being a gatekeeping jerk.
Oh, you have the mom's number.
Uncle Sir, everyone know that figuring out the pattern of a miniature. How do you take miniature were made? Actually, I want to call the mother.
You call the organizing mother and tell her what an exclusionary little bitch her son is being. She shows up promptly to scold him. Apple.
Sorry.
You okay?
I'm It's really hot in my office. I'm getting a little overheated.
Okay.
But this is the last day, so I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the last few, so...
Yeah.
I have a lot of, like, ice with me. It's apparently plus 31 Celsius out, which is really fun.
Oh.
Damn.
I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, I'm sorry, but...
Mom, what are you doing here? I told you to wait in the food court until I was ready for you to drop me home.
You know what? I've been having the fan on max right behind me. That's the only reason I'm cool right now.
Henry, what's going on here? Tuna told me you're trying to gatekeep someone from your workshop. This isn't how I raised you.
Because she wants to paint a figurine! This is a miniature painting workshop. Why doesn't anyone get that?
Hush, dear. You know you're only lashing out because you're still upset that the other fine arts students bullied you in college.
Mom, why would you bring that up now? You're embarrassing me.
I know those mean kids hurt your feelings when they told you miniature painting wasn't fine art. But being hurt doesn't mean you can hurt others.
True.
Yeah, don't you see that you're just using your pain to justify bullying Omen? You're hurting her feelings too.
Ellipses.
Omen, help me out here.
Oof, my feelings. They hurt so bad.
Like a good Ronin, you spare the weight of your tragic backstory. But you cannot allow your dark past to cast dishonor on your present. And if swordplay can be a fine art of finally death, mini painting can be fine art too. And so can painting a figurine.
You really think so? If I say yes, will you cease this self-pity and allow me to paint my fishnets on my figurine's luscious thighs?
Turns out he will. You gain +2 charm for keeping Omen in the workshop, but lose -2 smarts. At least no one thought to ask why you have the organizer's mom's phone number. Phew. Tuna, did you fuck that guy's mom?
I would like to keep it into the no comment.
Tuna doesn't kiss and tell.
Yeah, but now I feel like I want to know.
Find a portrait artist in the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. I always wondered what your soul looked like. Buff, small, and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that sure adds +2 charm to your looks.
Eldritch Cutie reporting for duty.
Hey, Dev, before you go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time? Today's the big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Liam Prom and buying my lingerie. If you help me... Oh, okay.
Sorry. My finger twitched. Fuck yeah, you follow Zoe like a horny duckling into the meeting room.
Hey! There's our favorite little rising star. We have the contract here for you. We've even put sticky notes where you need to sign so you don't even have to read it.
Wow.
Wow, that's so convenient.
So I think we should still read the contract.
Oh, you think so? Good thing you're here.
You and Zoe spend several minutes reading the contract. It's not great.
I see my 2.5% royalties included here, but why does it say it'll be paid out in Liam coin?
That's our new patented cryptocurrency. It'll definitely probably appreciate value. Maybe.
And what's this clause about an arranged marriage to the Princess of Monaco? Oh, that's not for you. Bernice, your team must have mixed in some pages from a different contract.
Whoops, yep, definitely not for you. I'll have my interns fired and replaced by Monday.
Is the clause about consenting to live in the publishing house, the publishing office's basement with the other content farmers also a mistake? No, that's for you. The upside is that the offer is a hybrid work-from-home schedule.
Your home being the basement, of course. We just retiled it. Ooh la la!
I don't feel like I should sign this contract in this state. Perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't get everything you want. That's just the nature of business. Yeah, I guess. But still, some of these clauses are straight up whack. Death, which one do you think we should get rid of?
One stating the corporate retains the rights to Liam, not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet. Clauses saying Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of a marketing. Everyone knows Zoe hates tuna sandwiches.
Are you ready to say goodbye, Death, to Liam?
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. This is the final task of the secret ending, and this actually goes back to the original gameplay, where the answer can be wrong. I'm scared.
Don't put me in a
I
situation.
say, answer with your heart.
Yes! Oh, thank God.
Oh, whoa, yeah? What the fuck?
Why the surprise? We're buying the rights to Liam Prom, which is based on your friend's likeness. Ergo, we're buying Liam.
I feel like Liam should get a say in that. At the very least, I'm gonna call him.
Zoe rings Liam and puts the phone on speaker.
Good thing, Zoe. Did you sell the right? I'm chilling a bottle of wine to celebrate with you.
Not quite yet. There's a clause in the contract stating that if I sell Liam Prom, the corporation will own the rights to you. Like, you.
That fuck?
That's what I said. It's not as bad as it sounds. It simply states that our company would manage Liam in any of his future creative endeavors.
No way! You cannot tame a creative beast such as I. I refuse to be yonked by a big corpse.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not saying this if that clause remains unchanged. Well, you also have to remove the arranged marriage clause and the Liam coin thing, by the way. Fine. Let me call our lawyers and see what we can negotiate.
Several minutes of exespy and legislese later.
So we're in agreement. Our company will retain the rights to Liam when and only when he begins a career in professional basketball. Fine by me.
I still say that's kind of absurd. I have never and will never develop an interest in playing professional basketball.
Then you shouldn't have any reservations about signing this, should you?
Little did Liam know that the clause would be activated not much later, but that's a story for another day.
We did it, Death. I'm so fucking pumped. Let's cash this check and buy the Garfield lingerie stat.
Yes, your mouth is watering at the thought of getting to taste Zoe's lasagna. But good things come to those who wait. For now, you gain +2 charm.
Alright, time to fix the biggest issue of my stats. Ah, shit.
Yeah, nope.
Well,
Now you're the smartest.
I didn't lie. I am now the smartest person here.
Yep.
True.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid trip over and scratching his knee. Stupid kids, when will they learn? So you decide to take it. You don't know. Oh, this is one we've already read.
Yeah, the first one.
Pat his head, say you have no enemies. Oh wait, this is different. You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain +2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. You're leaving your last activity when Omen steps directly into your path.
Zag.
Hi.
Hi.
Is everything okay?
Do not interrupt me. As of late, I found myself a bit into you. And sex. Perhaps even both at the same time.
Yes! Oh shit, Zag!
Do not let it go to your head. It is a rare day when a glorious overlord such as myself stoops to lay with a pathetic worm like you. Anyway, I am here to make you mine, but I am unsure of the current courtship rituals, and therefore do not know how to proceed. I thought it best to simply ask you directly. What is the typical courting procedure these days?
Alright, Zag. How you gonna woo her?
Fiction has forever changed courtship. Now you need 5 seasons of will they, won't they, a love triangle, and at least one, only one bed situation. Or the rigors of courtship have been simplified into 4 bases: kissing, hand stuff, whole stuff, and trauma dumping. I don't like either of these, but I guess this one?
Really? How efficient?
Without warning, Omen yanks you in for a kiss. Your lips slide over her beautiful, steel-cold mouth.
Hell yeah.
Then she's gone, and before you can process what just happened, she punches you in the face.
There, kissing and hand stuff in less than a minute. I'm crushing you at this.
Next thing you know, you're sitting at the edge of the bottomless hole with Omen, tossing in some stuff you no longer need.
Farewell, left glove. Left arm brace. Left shoe. Wait, shit!
Yeah, no. You just swing it like you.
Alright. What are you throwing out, Zag?
Your dreams of Omen doing despicable things to your hole tonight, for one.
Just old clothes and some potential blackmail material I want burned.
Smart. That means we're on to step 4, right? Trauma dumping. Here is mine. I'm still not over Scabby's Tavern shutting down. It was a dank, moldy hole of blood, sin, and cheap rum. Gods, I miss it.
Oh.
Who's Scabby? Oh, huh. I'm surprised you didn't bring up being trapped in an Iron Maiden for centuries.
I mean, sure, imprisonment was boring, but Scabby's was legendary.
Oh?
Fair. I also noticed you haven't mentioned losing your hand. I want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about it.
Who cares about my hand? Damns if I wouldn't lose the other one if they meant they don't reopen that tavern.
Damn.
Anyway, it's your turn for trauma. Go.
Apparently good enough. Well, intimacy requires vulnerability, so you bear the deepest trauma you have. The story that you won't ever even bring out for truth or dare.
Yes, that is quite sad. But if you could have gone to Scabby's Tavern, you would know that its closure was sadder.
Yeah.
I think I wanted trauma. I suspect I wanted hand stuff and kissing too. I did not think to throw out blackmail material, though, so you were the superior hole stuffer. Maybe we could have a rematch sometime.
Yes. It's a deal. You and Almond watch the sun sink into the horizon, gaining +2 fun and losing -2 creativity.
I mean, I got my date now. We're not even at the point to pick, and I got my date ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worried that me inviting over Scott might interfere with this final event with April, and I really hope it won't.
Well, time to find out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm in the museum.
Let's go to the
Maybe
hotel.
if you go to the main stage, you'll have both Scott and her.
You're in the hotel room. No, it doesn't work like that. You're in the hotel room sewing your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew it into the bed sheets, into the bed's blankets. You go ahead and sew it, but that would mean admitting you made a mistake. You decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design to leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being stubborn, dumb. Here, have +2 creativity for thinking for such out-of-the-box thinking. Later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats.
Can I tell you a secret, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me too. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with the telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share.
Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run to meet up with her big sister.
Hi, cutie pie.
Hi, Apple. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free? Whatever you feel like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time. Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now?
Oh my god, I just realized what might happen.
A jealous ex? Or maybe the government? Well, anyways, I was thinking we could...
Hey, April! I've been looking all over for you. I meant this guy that you have to date.
Son of
Huh?
a bitch.
Since
Nico.
when do you like to play matchmaker, Nico?
Since right now. Meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpentito.
God.
Hola, my sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throat.
You're joking, right?
I will never joke about the true love between a clown and a sexy snake.
How does the snake have abs?
Damn, little April. Should've known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine. What the heck, Apple? I thought you registered my clown egg days ago. Instead, you're just talking to it? That's so creepy.
It seems like a bad time. Serpentino and I can come back later.
Yikes.
Yikes. The psychosexual attachment you form with little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you can smooth this over and still get the girl?
Okay. Explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all your friends. Explain to April that you could never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid. Oh god. I want to say that the top one is fun. And I'm very fun.
Yeah?
Fuck yes!
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's my thing. Check it out. This is little Liam. I tell him all my cringiest opinions that big Liam couldn't handle. Where'd you get this? Did Liam also ask you to register it at the clown registry? That would make sense. Liam is a bit of a clown.
Yes!
Actually, each egg has its own unique, zany story of how it came to join my collection. Like little Zoe here. I found her at my mother's best friend's chiropractor's estate sale, which she held after her rocky divorce with the warlock of... Is this story gonna be long? Okay, I get it. You want to get to the good stuff, so here she is. Ta-da! Little April, the crown jewel of my eggy collection. Huh. Now there's a compliment I thought I'd never get. Of course. Just look at that delicate shell. That smooth, bulbous shin. Little April's the belle of the breakfast ball. Still, I should have taken her to the clown registry, and I'm sorry for that. I just got too excited. I'll take her over there with you right away. It's okay, you goober. I forgive you. We really do need to take this egg to the registry, but since you like it so much, I'll paint a new April egg for you to keep. Wait, you painted this? Yeah? What did you think? I thought you bladed.
You're such a silly goose.
Oh, Apple, you silly goose. She kisses you. Oops, sorry.
You, crisis of... She kisses you on the cheek. Phew, crisis averted. You gain +2 fun.
Let's go!
Bye, it's time.
Last day of the con is here. Okay, Tuna.
We will be a con love.
I mean, going stag is an option.
Yeah, you could say, fuck it, asexual.
None of them. Yep. Yes, none of them.
And for me, absolutely Zoe.
Yeah, though, I feel like all of us had kind of locked in on one person here.
I think I don't really have. I think I talked with one or twice with someone in there.
Okay, time to read our comic. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everybody wants to kiss me on the mouth. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth is said to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates.
I'm not gonna lie, I would read this.
The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's eyes, which are basically two sexy, empty holes. There's the buff, ever-horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mimimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if that wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the knowledge that any person can be controlled by a rat under their hat. Poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. She wants to fuck them all. Yo!
Same, girl.
Yo,
Same.
man.
Only one thing is clear. There'll be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Bill, you bastard! I heard you from the shower. We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until we passed our final kissing exam. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that, and also fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? I'm just a little baby.
To be continued.
The AfterCon party is approaching. Tuna! Seriously, you're not asking anyone to the party?
No.
You're telling me that when presented with the option making a lifelong connection maybe and die alone definitely, you choose the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are you giving so much shit?
Fine, it's your life, I guess, but maybe consider getting some perspective? Jeez.
No.
That was the last time you could bring yourself to show your face at the con.
I'm happy.
In fact, you pivoted away from nerd culture so hard that you ended up throwing yourself into sports.
Oh, disgusting.
Hey, yeah, I'm going back to sport.
Yeah, well, sadly, you're almost as bad at sports as you were at going to the after party alone.
Jesus.
Yeah, so much shit for it.
I want to be a basketball player.
Sigh.
Yeah, why is the game giving me so much shit for not asking someone out?
You finally gather your courage and ask Omen to go to the con after party with you.
You dare request to engage in ritualized courtship. Ha! I would never stoop so low as to date a puny weakling like you.
Oh, shit.
The mere suggestion is an affront. You should be grateful I do not crush your weak spine with my single hand. Wait, I think that's what Liam keeps calling needless cruelty. I shall attempt to express it with what you call tact. Sorry, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
What happened to the what?
She went back inside the Iron Maiden.
We stuffed holes together.
None of your friends looked at you the same way after you failed
You
to
did
find a
hand
date.
stuff!
Doug never said anything outright, but his looks of pity were almost too much to bear. Zoe made a new character called Forever Alone Liam. He has your hairstyle. Omen laughed in your face and said, I will never look at you the same way after you failed to find a companion for the party. That companion was you! Ouch.
I don't understand this game. I genuinely don't understand this game, I'm gonna be honest.
It's probably that you didn't have high enough stat requirement.
That's far.
Yeah. So each character has specifically 2 stat requirements. and depending on the number of players and the length of the game you were on, you need to have those stats above a certain threshold to successfully date that character.
I imagine one of Omen's is boldness, but I'm not sure what the other is.
Yeah.
The second one is smart because she keeps saying that she's smart.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. Look at hold down tab and look at our stats, and if it was smarts,
Yeah, no, you're smart as shit.
Yeah, it has to be 2 stats, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
It's just so jarring for us to have the fucking hole stuffing scene.
And then to be, like, rejected. Yeah, no, that's so valid.
Well, actually, I hate to break this to you, Zag, that was the beginning of Omen's secret ending run.
I don't know what that means.
You got it very late.
So you got the secret ending, but you got it so late that it didn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally gather the courage and ask your favorite clown to go to the con after party with you.
The after party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April. Huh, I've put that face behind me now. Well, that's good, because I do really like you. So how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk! Yes! We did it, old friend!
The after party was great, but at the end of the night was even better.
Jesus Christ!
April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her balloon room. It was a sight to behold.
Hell yeah.
In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, since they led to this night of warm, balloony bliss.
Although, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be terrified this entire time of popping any one of them.
Yeah, honestly, fair.
Yeah.
And soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April to the Clown Egg Registry. It was a tearful farewell. Honk honk. And now me.
You finally gather up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
The after party's tonight? Ah, man.
Yeah, I was doing Zoe's voice.
I wish I could go, but tonight there's a party to celebrate the reveal of the upcoming Liam Pong web series. You're welcome to come to that if you want. After all, it couldn't have happened without you. You totally made my dreams come true.
It was an honor to help you bring Liam Prom to the next level.
What? Oh yeah, no, that's cool. But I'm talking about my dreams of owning the limited edition Garfield lingerie. Maybe at the launch party I could show it to you.
Yes.
Garfield lingerie, Garfield lingerie! Let's go!
Oh God, hold on. One moment, please. Okay, everything's good.
Death is just screenshotting.
Yeah, saving that for later.
I think Death just woke up again.
Zoe, what a woman. She's many things. A geek, a best-selling writer, a Garfield fanatic, a former deity of destruction and despair. She's loud, she's confident, and she's unapologetically her weird, wonderful self. And most importantly, she's a freaking bed. Hubba hubba. Oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah, oh my god, 649, how come? Ooh.
Oh yeah. This game is huge.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire
is this like
friendships
the?
blossomed.
Yeah.
Is this like the first one where all the answers are gonna be different for all of us?
Yeah.
No, this one's the same.
Oh yeah.
All sorts of misadventures
all
took
of
place.
us, I'm clicking on this separately from you. I don't know
Oh, okay.
about the rest of y'all, so I think they all
Go
are
back to
different.
our of meeting again soon. I don't know. I've never seen it play anything different in the amount of times I've played this.
I have. In the first one, it was literally this ending was said different stuff for everyone.
No, in the first Monster Prom game, yeah, they do that, but I haven't come across that in Monster Con, is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay. So that's just not something they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was that blue lady at the end during the credit scene? We had orange.
What a
Yeah, we
cute
had
game.
the drugged out Tanuki,
Yeah.
who went stag and ended up alone forever.
I'm gonna be a superstar.
Yeah.
Who was that? Wait, who was that? Who was the blue lady? The blue and white lady?
Oh, that's just a background character.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
What a cute game.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just went on for a lot longer than I expected. Which, to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I kind of expected it would.
Yeah.
I mean, it said it was only gonna be 2 hours, and this went on for 4.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
that's also, it's supposed to be 2.5 hours if you're like, you know, not reading
Yeah.
out every line of dialogue.
Probably.
I still
Then
like.
what did they expect you to do? Just skip through it all?
No. Like you're reading it, but you're not reading it out loud and like voice acting like we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also if we ever do this again, it's gotta be a medium game.
Yeah.
So too.
Yeah.
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 But this was very fun. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for doing
Very, very
this.
fun.
Yeah.
I still love in the credit there was a freaking Liam trying to draw a portrait of Damien naked on the couch.
Honestly, fair.
I mean, I think Liam would absolutely do that, and I think Damien would be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm the best model you could get."
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can now call Sawyer Gnold, and I unlocked a new outfit for April and Zoe. And new comic genres.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Alright. I'm ready for bed.
I am super ready for bed. I'm so
Do we
sorry.
want to wait off to someone, or do you guys want to?
Yeah, I'm just trying to
see
find.
Trixie.
Oh, Trix is streaming? We could all raid to Trix.
Trixie is true.
That way we keep it in the team. That'd be
give me
pretty
a
fun.
second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rating to tricks. Good idea. Let's go.
Can I sorry, I cannot go.
Wait, who? I don't. This is gonna sound really dumb, but I don't have them on my follows list yet. But,
It's all
Trixie
good.
Faye, Trixie
Yeah.
Faye.
To be
Trixie
fair,
Faye, yeah.
you're new to the team. It's to be
No,
expected that you don't have
I'm
everyone
really
yet.
following Trixie Faye. I just my brain, dumb, tired brain kicked in there.
You forgot that she rebranded.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start my raid though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my raid too.
too.
Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you
guys
had
do
fun,
anything
everyone.
This next game,
My
next few
schedule will
days?
be up tomorrow. I'm still working out exactly what I'm doing. I'll be off Canada Day, so I'll probably do a longer stream then. Which is the first.
Tomorrow, possibly more of Friendlock. Haven't confirmed that yet, and I'm probably just gonna go straight to bed after this. I'm so tired.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for some people for the Femlock, I'd be down to be one.
We kind of need to do them with the same people.
Well, I mean, if you get any more Pokemon, like...
No, Digimon.
Yeah, it's a Digimon friend
It's
lab
a
for
Digimon
Beth.
thing that you do every Sunday.
Yeah.
I was thinking like what Batball's doing over on their channel.
No, which I still need to finish mine, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm just
On my
a
side
busy
tomorrow,
gal.
on my side tomorrow, I'm gonna be joining Jing into her community night of Repo.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the Gilf tier list.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you have your guild tier list tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Which, if anyone has any last minute submissions, you have until the stream finishes, because we will take last minute submissions.
Okay.
Three, two,
Bye bye, everyone.